Thank you
Hi.
for following Pokemon.
Oh,
We're gonna be playing more Maline.
we are. Give me a second. I need to capture it.
Oh, you never captured it.
Well, I don't... I know there's a way to switch to a different screen, and set things up ahead of time, but I couldn't remember the hotkeys to be able to do that. So,
Smart.
there we go. Hi Kazo, hi Fluffle, hi Aries, hi Ani. And yes, I do love my theme song quite a bit. Thank you, thank you. You really think it captured my essence? You captured, Jiffy Peanut Butter Cocoa Melon in a song?
Oh, Jiffy Peanut Butter Cocoa Melon.
Thank you for the hydrate, Pokemon.
What do you mean by being moister?
Hydrate. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, the hydrate.
I'm Kara Mockingbird, Abjur, Changeling, this is Switch Staff.
I'm some guy.
Freaking genie, trickster streamer here. And, we're voice actors on Maline, and we're gonna watch it, and we're gonna talk over it. And if you haven't, you should download and watch Maline. But be warned, there will be spoilers. We're spoiling the heck of it out of this because we're going to talk about the future of Maline and theorize the heck about what's going on in the story. So
we're going to be talking about anything and everything.
Yes. If you want to hang out with us while we talk about all the things we love about this game, please do. Otherwise, let me get the link for the game.
Maline, made by Ani Meidai.
I'm gonna remove display capture while I grab that link.
Ani made a game.
Oh, Ani made a game.
It's like the name. Oh.
We're dumb.
No, not us.
Bear with me, chat.
More.
Discord decides it wants to be slow.
That's a face of approval. I knew it.
Yay! I made a game!
He made a game. We're going to be hopping into Chapter 1 Robot Tale, where we meet a weird little creature named Splippy.
You can, if you want, my Discord was just lagging, switching to Ani's thing.
You want me to start it?
I just wanted to grab the link, and I'm just about there. Okay. This is Maline. We will be spoiling stuff as we talk about our experiences and theories about the game. If you wanna play for yourself, please do. By Ani. Twitch.tv/Animeta. Almost forgot the underscore.
So I don't know about Kira's rules, but definitely no self-promo, Mr. or Mrs. Fluffle.
Yeah, Fluffle, be careful about talking about your own streams while in another streamer's chat. That's not accepted everywhere.
I'll get ya. Oh, I'll get ya.
Okay. So I do have the link there. No problem, Fluffle. But yes, I have the link there. Please, 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 if you're interested in giving the game a shot, go and give it a download and turn off the stream and watch the VOD later. But if you have played through it, or if you don't mind a little bit of spoilers, we're gonna get started.
Right now.
Who's in my house?
Who is in her house?
Oh, two hot girls.
So yeah. If you missed it last time, Maline here, Red Devil Girl, and her friend Yu Yu are here trying to find someone to believe in her kindness in a different dimension, robot hell, and have just entered a explosive dome home to this weird little creature.
This is new. It's usually a bunch of ugly robot guys trying to rob my bombs.
The voice of Splippy is Gamma, and oh my god, she's amazing.
Yeah, I really love Splippy. Yep, Maline and Yu Yu canonically hot.
Thanks for the lurk,
You
baby
can
cat. I
have
appreciate you. Thanks for the lurk, Fluffles.
The Lurk Crew. Are you here to rob her bombs?
No, for real, no!
I think they might be here to rob her bombs.
No, dude. We actually wanted to know if you have any weed in this dimension.
Huh?
You asking the
Red
real
Sean?
questions.
Mhm.
Oh my god, you.
I'm never gonna get over the voice line corruptions. They're so funny sometimes.
For real, for real? No, 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 no.
No, for real, no.
Oh shit. I meant like in this district of
Robot
robot.
place, land.
Robot hell.
Why she look like that? Why she so creepy?
Oh, I'm sure it's
You older
nothing.
ladies don't look like robots.
I love the little emoticons some characters use.
That sped up one is actually epic.
It's pretty good.
But you're the nicest people I've ever met. You're not even trying to kill me like that pesky Eva too.
Right? That big green. Real questions.
Mm-hmm.
He's always trying to rob my bombs and beat me up.
I beat you up. Pikachu's just so good. I love him.
That's
Holy
your
shit,
favorite
we just absolutely
character.
demolished that guy. It's so
Mhm.
cool to see what you guys' water does to robot.
Yeah, it's a good little soundtrack.
Absolutely.
You killed him? Split is happy to receive this information.
This is so cute.
Yeah, I adore Gamagachi. I hope she comes back soon from her moving expedition.
I'm 100% parasocially attached to these women now. They are not getting rid of me.
Me, anytime I see any VTuber or anyone ever, basically.
That you're socially attached to everyone in the world?
That I see.
It's a lot.
Yeah. I interact with you, I'm parasocially attached. See?
Split.
I'm Super People Lover 1000!
Super people lover!
Slippy.
She's so good at loving people.
Flippy.
Oh my god, that's so cute!
So cute.
So cute.
Fuck yeah, I'm in there with the one with the big boobs.
Real.
I can't believe this is happening. 2 hot girls in my explosion dome? I thought this was hell for God's sakes.
Her inner thoughts are really loud.
Well, I ain't complaining. Maybe I can make my parasocial attachment actually social and normal for once.
Yeah.
She's
She's
in there.
God, she's in there.
Look, there's stars in her eyes. She's in there.
Yeah, dog has been won over.
Oh my gosh, I love your pink hair. What's your name?
Maline. Nice to meet you, Slippy. This is Yu-Yu.
I love the idea that she's ultra parasocially attached and completely in there without ever knowing their names. Just upon eye contact.
Right.
Maline, that's so pretty. And pleased to meet you too, Yu.
She's such a good host. Compliments the person she's talking to while making sure the other person isn't left out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, ladies. As a gift for saving me from that horrible Ibutu, you want to see the most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my entire life, ever?
That was relevant because
Deepest and
Discord
most pure
completely
expression
cut
of
that
beauty
thanks
and love
away.
Imaginable?
It just did not want you to hear the thing.
Sounds psychotic. I'm in.
Hell yeah.
My lord,
Yeah.
she has adorableness to maximum output. She does. Flippy is so adorable.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
What was that?
She said it sounds like awesome.
Oh my god! You guys are so kind!
Invisible waves.
Oh yeah, she mentioned kindness. She said kind.
Uh-huh. Maybe she
Just
believes.
follow me.
Yeah.
Maybe
Can't wait
this
to
will
show
be
you
the
my
person.
kindness.
See my kindness?
Wearing
Wow.
a helmet and earmuffs underneath. How did she manage to damage my audio receptors?
Don't believe in a damned thing, stupid robot. Humph. And so they did.
Such a
Followed
hottie.
Slippy into a large, dark, cavernous room. On an indoor balcony several stories above the ground, they waited to see Splippy's pure expression of beauty and love.
Wow. What a cool big room with a big balcony.
Like how she just has her name Splippy and then Super People Lover 1000
Yeah.
graffiti onto the back.
So, is this the weed farm?
She's just.
This is the wheat farm.
This is where she. This is where she just writes her name over and over again because it's the only. You know, it's the coolest name she knows.
Mm-hmm.
Even better. See that guy over there?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show
sirs.
him my pure, unadulterated affection.
I love that he is just the most innocent little creature you could see.
Hey, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, brace yourself for funsies.
Funsies.
Hey.
Kindness moment. Maybe.
Such kindness.
Maybe Splippy was
fuck. She's
about
not wrong.
explosions this whole time. Who could have figured that out?
Funsies. I love her big smile she has.
She's having so much funsies right now.
Funsies.
What the flippity flip flip?
Anyways, I gotta say, fuck yeah. You demolished that guy. Next one.
Her face.
Yeah, freaking you giggled, and and Slippy's like, approval!
All the dopamine rush imaginable. Yes, yes. They love it. They love my kindness.
No!
Absolutely atomized.
I thought you said love and affection!
Atomized with pure love.
That is love and affection.
I just adore like every single face Flippy makes.
Yeah.
I just can't get over it. So like, that is love and affection.
That is love and affection.
Yeah. Ani has such expressive characters, and I see it now, but Ani said that she modeled a lot of faces off of like emojis and stuff, and like I see
Right.
it now, but like she finds a way to make each person, like each character, even if they're expressing similar emotions, have slight changes about them. Like when he's having questions or something, the little fly beside her will also have a little question mark.
Yeah.
So even though she's like has these like really basic emotions across each of the characters, she finds a way to make each character feel unique, have some characterization to it. It doesn't feel Maline's worried doesn't look the same as Yu's worried here, you know? Like they're very distinct.
Yeah. Very much the opposite of same face syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Flippy,
Her name is Flippy.
and I'm in hell because I blew up too much stuff. Too many people.
Slippy, your audio processors are glitching. You might want to just give your neck a little bit of a joggle.
Yeah, just Maline, could you like just pick her up and shake her around violently?
These
I just showed thousands of people my love.
these audio effects are brilliant. I love them.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Because as you just saw,
As you just saw.
bombs and explosions are the truest and purest form of love.
You know, when I've heard that line, like through other people playing and Ani's like sharing it on stream, I didn't quite pick up the audio change on that one, the little filter it has.
Because as you just saw,
Mm-hmm.
bombs and explosions are the truest
The doubling.
and purest form
Yeah,
of love.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I had to get, I guess, louder, clearer audio and hear it better.
Yeah. Headphones only. Final destination.
Think?
What's the
The
name?
Walmart guy,
Oh,
I forgot.
the one who
I don't know any of the names from Naruto anymore.
the one
I know
who
Naruto.
was riding on giant pigeons made of C4. That dude. God, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's a psycho.
It is a cycle.
Creepypasta.
It is a cycle.
That's
not
such
enough
clever
things are
writing.
going up into beauty.
Yeah.
So, friends.
The beauty with all the little sparkles.
Why don't we spread some loving kindness?
Hmm.
And log.
Also, why do you keep holding up the number 2? Scanning.
Just a sec, Swips and Dips.
Oh, I love that nickname.
I
Yeah.
love when they blow up into cute little cute bits.
It's so cute.
Yay! Okay, baby.
Maline hurriedly scurried off to a nearby closet
You
and
know,
shut the door.
for a superhero, Ani makes a lot of games where innocent people die.
Yeah, but it's really funny in her game, so
you take the best lessons out of her work.
I do. My media literacy is through the roof, and I take home only the best of lessons from all of her stories and games and everything. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Say that 7 times fast. Hurriedly scurried, hurriedly scurried, hurriedly scurried, hurriedly scurried, hurriedly scurried, hurriedly scurried, hurriedly scurried.
Good job,
that,
Robo.
Samantha.
Yeah, take that, Samantha.
Yes, Sammy.
Yes, Sammy.
Now
Samantha
Rachel
Silhouette
takes skill.
VT.
Yeah, you specifically.
She could never do that.
Oh, she could never do that.
I need a cunt
If
core
you love
edit
them
of her
more-
doing that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
hurry,
is the,
scurry, hurry, scurry.
hurriedly scurried, hurriedly scurried, hurriedly scurried. Yeah, the lesson is definitely if you love someone, make sure they can't go anywhere or do anything by exploding them into beautiful, lovely little bits.
If you want to remember a loved one, make sure to just bake their image into the wall beside you.
Mm-hmm.
My ex-wife thought narration wasn't a real job. Now look at me.
Look at him now.
Anyway, it was pitch black inside
Can't
the closet.
believe
and
Sammy
it
used to
smelled
date
like immense doom
Baron.
and smoke.
That's canon.
The fire from the explosion still warmed Maline's face as she felt around for Yu in the darkness.
That tickles. That's my hair.
Okay.
Hee hee.
She just murdered someone in front of us.
Go away!
Golly.
Yu put a hand on Maline's shoulder, giving her a genuine look in the eye. In the darkness.
This is one of the few scenes where Ani wasn't quite sure what she wanted to do to like convince Yu or to have like Yu go along with Maline. Like this just whole conflict was something that me and Ani ended up talking over, and I think this line that Yu comes up with here, just like, you know, this why is this a big deal? Like, this looks way cooler than your compliment. Like, I kill people all the time. Was something that I said verbatim as like an example. The I kill people all the time, Maline. Like, it's not a big deal. Like,
Right.
so it's it's really
It
fun.
happens all the time.
It's really cool that when we were spitballing, that Ani took like my example verbatim and put it into the story here, and decided to give me like a writing credit for like little bits like that. That was really kind of her. And I look forward to helping her in Super Underworld as well, to the best of my ability. Because yeah, she took all the best little bits I had and expanded on them in ways that even I have. I have no idea. Like a little bit of the angel bit, with Oracle and Purity was also something that she took from me verbatim, but then she built on it in a way that even I can't predict where it's going to go. And that's very exciting and wonderful to me as a writer, to have something I do inspire work that even I can't predict. That's I don't know. Anyway, yeah. That's my one little gay moment about the writing bit.
Yeah, that's that's a pretty gay moment. Also, Ani's making another game. What?
Yeah, Super Underworld is a platformer that takes place immediately after this game. Starring Maline.
Wow. Maybe everyone should stay tuned for the next game.
But you know that because you just got added to the dev team, doofus.
I don't know any of that.
Kill people daily. Everybody sucks. It's not a big deal.
Exactly.
True. But that guy didn't suck. He was super innocent. All the way down to his cute little robotic smile.
Yeah. I've never seen someone like that before.
I feel like Del smacked the shit out of her mic right before that.
Yeah.
She
Movie.
Like that before.
Enjoy a movie, Ani.
Okay. Have a good movie time.
What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
Preferably make it out of here alive.
That's a good plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so scared. But we have to get someone to believe in my kindness.
Bro, what Splippy did looked 10 times sicker than your compliment. Can't we just blow people up with her?
He didn't even get a chance. I can see why Maline was upset. Yeah. Yeah, dude didn't even say a single thing. He just was sitting there minding his own business.
He's sitting there motionlessly smiling, just chilling. He got spawn killed. Yeah, imagine it just came back slightly more generic and then just blew up.
Right. I wonder
Or
who the
just-
tyrant is for you, Robot Hell.
She already knows what kindness is.
Or maybe there is no
Maybe.
tyrant here.
So, how do we be nice? And convince her
Or
to be
maybe
nice too?
Splippy's the tyrant of Robot Hell.
Yeah, every robot gets like smaller and more little like scrunkly every time they die. That one is like the demon one of this place, just the most generic you can get.
Right.
Without the bombs.
Being nice is so stupid and lame, though.
So true. Oh, we need to hear that a few more
Being
times.
nice is so stupid and lame, though.
It is.
Without
Oh my
Being nice
god.
is so stupid and lame, though.
Twitch, are you
Man.
sure you're getting the right things out of this game?
Of course. I've seen this game so many times by now. I know every lesson to be taken from this game. This is clearly one of them right here. Being nice is so stupid and lame.
No! Think about what Orko said about raising Super Hell afterward.
Yeah, being nice is
Yeah.
worth it if you get to rise Super Hell afterwards.
Oh, Tyrone was especially onto something. He'll be nice as long as it gets him what he wants. Yeah, this game is so full of great lessons to take home.
I feel
Riches.
I feel bad because I know Ani can't be here to defend her to defend her game right now.
Okay, I'm on track now. What if we gaslight her into...
What are you guys talking about?
Kindness is a very sharp tool.
Yeah, very sharp tool. You use it to just get what you want, you know?
You're the worst sometimes, Switch.
It looks like Maline's about to, like, chomp on Slippy.
Yeah, just take a big bite out of her earmuff? Whatever that is.
Her little helmet.
Yeah.
Not sure what, like, look it's supposed to convey. I know, like, her inner circle part of the head with the little phrase is probably supposed to be a bomb.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about the spikes. Maybe it's supposed to, like, be it exploding?
Maybe. It's
Or just sort of
so
like-
crazy because I think if you weren't me or you, and you didn't know Ani, and you were watching this game in a vacuum, you would just assume Splippy is a Bomberman reference.
Yeah. It's so Bomberman core, and she somehow didn't realize she was going Bomberman core. Like,
The thing is, and Ani will not really admit to this anymore because she likes to act like she was always a fan of Bomberman. But for the longest time, she thought Bomberman was like... She didn't know Bomberman was a robot and ignored the franchise because of it. And was not a fan of Bomberman in the slightest when she created Splippy. So
yeah.
I know
Completely-
Splippy wasn't like directly a reference to Bomberman, but Splippy is kind of a reference to Bomberman, even though Ani wasn't consciously doing it. Like it's so crazy how you made it. How do you make a tiny little bomber robot who has like a protective headgear and TV screen face type thing going on? How do you just stumble on the same design?
Yeah. Yeah, Bomberman is a robot. He sure is.
It's so crazy. It's so funny to me, but because like I know that this was not intentional, but it's like how did you do this?
Yeah, it's just so on the nose. Like,
Yeah. No, yeah, Bomberman is a robot. He's actually the white Bomberman is the prototype Bomberman robot, which is why he starts with the lowest stats, but he has the most upgrade, like he can get the most upgrades. He's the prototype, so he can upgrade far further than the rest of them. And all the other bombers start with a little bit of an advantage over White Bomber, but they can't get as many upgrades. I think Bomber Black is the second oldest or whatever, and was a rival for a while, and then now he's more of an ally. But like early games, the Black Bomberman was kind of like a rival character, and then they become allies against bigger threats. Because it was more of a rivalry than anything.
yeah, I've played a Bomberman game, but I don't even remember which one it was. And I'm pretty sure I just played like the multiplayer versus my brother. Like,
Yeah. I mean, they've been around since like the NES at least, so
yeah.
yeah, they've always been robots.
Little robots.
Kindness! Talking about kindness! So glad you could join us!
Ooh, so ends the huge, bloody, gory, fiery explosion then.
I love how descriptive she is.
Golly!
A huge, bloody, gory, fiery explosion.
Well, there aren't any lethal explosions in kindness, I don't think.
Tell
But there
Maline.
can be explosions of love and affection.
She's trying so hard.
Inside of you. Like, as feeling.
Does not compute. Explosions are emotions.
Four.
The truest love cannot be accomplished if it is not bathed in flame and gunpowder.
Mhm.
You should trust me. I was created to love people.
So true. She is super people lover.
Mm-hmm.
Psycho.
Not Maline shushing.
That's awesome!
Maline was shushing Yu's thoughts.
Come on.
Yeah. Maybe she like saw it on her face. Just like, oh god, stop.
I think it's the divine
Knowledge of the forbidden or whatever.
yeah, the divine thing where it's, as long as it's in the text, she can see it.
Holding people's hands and being friends with them.
Yeah. I love how quick this line is.
Holding people's hands and being friends with them.
That's not even one of the sped up lines. That's just how fast
that's
she
just-
said it.
Yeah. That's normal speed.
Without the bombs and explosions?
What? No bombs?
Like how she pulls a bomb out
Yeah.
to say that.
Bombs?
Yeah, she's like cradling it defensively.
Yeah.
Don't listen to them.
Yeah, covering its little bomb ears.
Everyone I've shown my true love to is my friend forever, Maline.
Mm-hmm.
I remember them so much better when they're burnt, charred fragments. How could I forget the sounds of their screams? Or my favorite sound in the whole world?
Boom.
Yeah, she is my favorite character as well. Splippy is a great character.
Yeah, Flippy's amazing. Gamma did such a good job bringing her to life, too.
Mm-hmm. It wouldn't be the same without her.
Just look at my wall.
The wall was covered in tally marks, the only other things apparent being two
Boom.
bloody handprints and a doodle of a smiling face.
Smiley face.
Yep, a little smiley face and two little bloody handprints.
Wait, that's not it. That's not the guy's face at all. That guy had a little cat mouth. She didn't remember his face accurately at all.
What the hell?
Maline knew this was intended to calm her nerves, but
The song is so
calm
creepy.
was still so fresh. from
Yeah.
inspiration.
I love the
Felt like
trills
puking.
she adds in the second part of this when these trills.
Mm-hmm.
I love those trills. It reminds me of when Game Boy games tried to be scary.
Yeah, the like tense
They-
atmosphere.
they would do a lot of like a do 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 do.
Yeah. So chip to me.
But against all odds, she powered through, thinking,
Like that.
maybe this person would believe.
The doodle-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo. They do a lot of that in the Game Boy games when they're trying to be scary. I love this song so much.
That
It's a good one.
face is cute.
Yeah, that face is so
That's what the
cute.
last robot looked like. He was so cute. I had to remember his
Yeah,
face.
Pokemon Ghost Tower, or if you're playing Mario Land 2, when you get to the spooky pumpkin, they do that to the dun 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 dun, but instead it's like dun 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 dun.
Those spooky drills. Ooh, check it out.
Before I made him beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Pat, pat, pat. Such a good splipper.
We're not getting anywhere. Maline, behind me.
Okay.
Come here, Splippy.
Present and accounted for.
Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? Scritchy scratchy.
Those spooky scratchies.
I haven't felt a woman's touch in several hundred years.
I like how
Oh,
that one
wonderful.
is just out loud. That's not
Yeah.
not a thought. That she's just saying that. That's crazy.
Yeah. I screenshot this moment. I'm gonna send this to about everybody I know.
I mean, same Splippy, same, but those are inside thoughts.
This is seriously the best day of my life. I literally do anything this woman tells me to do.
So true. Yeah, it's so real.
We're gonna play the sit in one place game. Whoever sits in the same place for the longest time wins.
OMG, and she's instantly giving me commands. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
I've been playing this game for 200 years. Prepare to lose, pair of super hot girls.
Okay, close your ears and I'll start the countdown.
Close your ears.
Deactivating all
It's so
sensory
good.
sensors and all audio detectors.
1. Okay, go, 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 go.
The two were able to escape.
Go, 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 go.
The yelling go after you tell someone to close their ears is crazy.
Improvised game.
Yeah. Good job closing your ears.
This was only a surface level gaze at Yu-Yu's myriads of trickery, but it seemed like this simple solution worked out. For now. At long last free, they wondered what to do next.
I can't believe we made it out alive now.
Yeah.
They're alive. Yippee.
They didn't get exploded.
Mm-hmm.
So, where to next, genius? That was pretty fun, but let's try not to almost get killed this time.
There was that one other building that we saw when we first got here.
Oh yeah, that big skyscraper or whatever we saw. You really think there's anyone in there?
We didn't think Splippy would be in the
we didn't think
dome.
Splippy would be in the dome.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a little bad just leaving her there.
Probably better than, like, exploded, though.
Gotta find out what she does to the people she doesn't love. Yeah, I wonder how she handles IBU2.
Yeah, I don't know what her protocol was for Ibutu,
Mm-hmm.
trying to beat her up and steal her bombs. She doesn't really say
Ibu2.
what she did.
True. Good enough to look around that building. Let's go.
With death by blazing fire narrowly escaped, the two girls made their way toward the second building, avoiding any bodies of water.
Aww.
What?
Aww.
Yeah.
No more fan service!
Soon they were nearly at the doors of a large, half-buried skyscraper. It was remarkable that this building didn't just collapse. It was literally leaning over.
The Leaning Tower of Skyscraper.
But, that said, it seemed sturdy enough for them to explore. It obviously hadn't fallen yet. After a hike over the hilly terrain leading up to the towering structure, they finally arrived.
Well, finally home. Well, not more building.
Walk in the door. Yeah, let's...
Halt! Before you enter, you must solve puzzle.
One more time?
I just had a voice.
One more time.
Yeah, one more time.
Halt! Before you enter, you must solve puzzle.
Oh yes, that's the energy we're looking for. You can be Dorsus.
You can be Dorsus.
What?
What?
Indeed, the door had just spoken to them.
No way. Door speaking in robot hell?
Stunned, they turned their gaze to the door and approached it. What they saw was complicated.
I am
I love
Dorothy.
Dorsus's song.
To enter this place, you must solve puzzle.
You must solve puzzle. Look at all these puzzle.
Complete all modules and door will unlock.
I can't wait till we have to do
Solve keyboard puzzle.
a string of puzzles like this in Super Underworld to unlock the next part of the stage.
Yeah, this is just gonna be in every single level.
Yeah, I mean, there's gotta be at least one hell where there's like a secret, there's like a door that's completely optional, that's going to have a bunch of puzzles like this. Like, There's no way Ani doesn't do this for real in a game at some point. And I can't wait to see what sort of hell WarioWare minigame fest she comes up with for when she does this in a game.
Hell yeah.
Because this is super fucking inventive.
Then, solve Minesweeper.
Yeah, it's already halfway done though.
It's already halfway done, so that should be easy.
You reading the script?
No.
Stop that!
It's not
Stop!
easy. It's hard. If you mess up, it randomizes or something. Yeah, it's super hard.
Anyway, shut up.
Anyway, shut up. Then solve Matrix Digital Rain.
Maline alternate skin. That would be awesome.
I
Matrix
honestly
Digital
would be
Rain.
super down for that. 100%. That'd be super cool.
Maline alt skins would definitely be neato.
If I got into a
Neato.
if I was like playing a Mario game and like I had to solve like a bunch of puzzles and the reward was like a Metal Mario skin or something, like didn't have any effects or whatever, just made him look all chrome-like, I would be like, oh, cool, sweet. Like, I'd be down. That would be a sick reward.
Skins are always a really good motivator.
Yeah.
And then you can show off that you did the thing by wearing the skin.
What?
Then solve Light Switch Puzzle.
That looks like a flashlight on a piece of paper.
That's a flashlight on a piece of paper.
Shut up.
It's Light Switch Puzzle. Then solve Clock Puzzle. Then solve Dice.
Dice.
I like how the clock puzzle is like, it's like 1 through 10, and then 11, 11, 11, 11.
Yeah. 11, 11, 11, 1. I feel like Ani was just drawing the clock and then accidentally, like, had too much room for the 11. Just so she just started drawing 11.
Well, it wouldn't be a puzzle if it was just like, 12 numbers. Then it would just be a
Yeah.
clock.
Yeah. What's the puzzle?
You gotta solve it.
Note, Keyboard Puzzle also has Clock Puzzle that you must complete in half the time.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Then solve Second Thing.
Oh, it's a riddle. You need to complete it in half the time because the clock is half the size.
That's the thing.
Second thing.
Direct your attention below. Then solve Math.
I love that this is just like clearly ripped from like a PDF.
Solve math.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck.
That's a lot of math.
Don't worry, I got this. I'm a changeling. I'm good at puzzles and stuff. Just give me a sec.
That's true. All changelings are good at puzzles.
Maybe we're supposed to be.
Well, you're not good at puzzles?
I'm not very good at being a changeling, if you haven't noticed.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Okay.
I can't do this. We're stuck here forever. There's no way we're making it.
Just the most baggy eyes you could possibly draw on you.
There's no way we're making it.
Let me try. I'm full of marshmallows.
I like how she spent
Okay.
3 days
Smoke my last
eating
blunt
marshmallows. Honestly, goals.
Stupid puzzles. Stupid place with no weed. Weed solves puzzles.
Weed solves puzzles.
Solved. Door opening.
What the? Wait, how did you solve the math?
Yeah, the campfire.
Yeah. Yeah,
That was a campfire.
she spent 3 days. 3
Roasting the
days
marshmallows.
eating marshmallows. It's honestly goals.
So good.
Math?
Matt?
Oh my god, what the hell?
Markiplier.
I just born!
Answer was actually just stupidest thing in existence across all dimensions and universes. Subversive puzzle. Take that. Unexpected solution. Intellectual lock.
Intellectual lock? So smart.
Intellectual law.
No, it's Markiplier, which is what Ani... sorry. That's what Maline thought Orakel said when Orakel said she was the unifier. She, for some reason, misheard it as Markiplier. And so now that she got bored, she wrote unifier, but Markiplier.
Access granted. Go in. Puzzle solved.
You will never ever hear my voice again.
Good.
I love in this like beginning part. It sounds like Ani's crashing the fuck out. Listen to it again.
Access granted. Go in. Puzzle solved. You will never ever hear my voice again. Good.
Access
Go in.
granted! Go in!
Puzzle solved. It's so funny.
I think there's weed in here. I can smell it. Let's go.
Let's
With
go.
cool, awesome, sexy ninja girl backflipping prowess, Yu advanced into the pitch darkness.
That's what Yu does. She has awesome, sexy ninja girl backflipping prowess.
Right.
Maline trotted along behind her, being sure to watch her step because of the campfire and marshmallow setup.
I expected a wabi or something. It's just a really...
Long, dark hall.
And it was damp, humid, and mossy. With every step, their feet sunk into the floor. And even though it felt like it would at any second, the floor never gave way.
We should have brought a flashlight or something.
Don't be mad at me,
What?
but I kind of have fire powers.
That's...
She was
Go ahead.
She was the only ninja girl without the sexy. She couldn't do the flips. That is entirely true. Yeah, she
Right.
had to be a sexy ninja.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone knows that as soon as you're a ninja that flips, you instantly become sexy. Thank you for the hydrate, Kazo. And the stretch.
Yippee! I like Maline's look here. Also, that the fire has a heart in it.
Yes. It's intentional.
What?
What?
My dad taught me when I was young.
No, the heart's not intentional.
But I hate violins so much, so I just never use them for anything but marshmallows and campfires.
No, is confirmed intentional by Ani.
No. No.
I was
That's
like, oh, and there's a cute little heart in there. And then she's like, that's intentional. And that was the conversation we had.
Yeah, I think you're trying to gaslight me here.
Oh, that's how you were able to get the fire lit when I lost my lighter earlier. But wait, oh my god, Maline, we can burn people alive with these powers. Do you realize how amazing this is?
I want that as a
Fog.
emote for Ani like streams. Not gonna lie, I want you pogging out emo.
Fog.
Yeah,
It looks so silly.
it's so silly.
is why I never told you, you. You pog off too much at the possibility of me committing violent acts.
She is pogging off pretty hard.
She's
I'm
pogging
sorry.
off so hard.
Thanks.
You pog.
This is also a really good reaction. too.
Yeah.
You know your powers are cool, dude. I can see it on your face.
No, you can't.
Burning people alive aside, your powers are really awesome. I get why you didn't tell me, but thanks for using them right now.
Oh my God.
Her eyes get so big.
Yeah. They're so big and wet.
That's so Jiffy peanut butter right now.
It's no big deal, dude. Relax. Let's keep moving. I think I see an opening.
It's no big deal.
And that she did. A door with a curtain of vines was at the end of the hall, and inside, spotlit, was a... What is that?
What could that be? What is that little thing right there?
If you must.
If you must.
Oh no. Is he alive?
Usually things that are just heads are pretty dead.
That's usually the
Let's go
case.
check on him, please.
He is definitely super dead.
Who goes there?
A weak, robotic voice asked from the shadows.
That doesn't
Maestro.
sound dead.
He did such a good
That's
job
the-
with these lines, honestly.
That's the boy, the maestro boy.
Yeah.
Please don't insist that we slowly saunter into this dark, curtained room.
At Maline's insistence, they slowly sauntered into the dark, curtained room.
It's so good.
They slowly sauntered in.
They approached a harmless, decapitated little robot head with the word 1 printed underneath its LED screen eyes. It sparked with life, albeit weak. One of its eyes opened with a flicker to gaze on its unlikely visitors.
I thought I felt visitors nearby. You've done well to make it here.
You solved the door
How
puzzle.
did you get past the super complicated puzzle?
Maline solved it accidentally because it was subversive or something.
She's so bitter about it.
Yeah, and Yu is so scrunkly here. Look at the scrunkle.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I told Dorsus to stop doing that. It makes the puzzles dumber.
I really like this picture of them looking over him, though. It's got a lot of character and heart.
Maline solved it accidentally.
Also, if
because it
you
was
didn't
subversive.
recognize the heart before,
Yeah.
it's very obvious now.
Yeah.
I told Dor...
The robot sighed with resignation, as if ready to breathe its last.
Well, if you must kill me...
If you
I
must
am
kill me.
unable to defend
If
myself.
you must.
And I know some of you heathens love to kill unarmed folk.
Maline, everything can be solved with fire if you burn hard enough.
Mm-hmm. That is true. Fire is the ultimate cleanser, and we should burn everything down.
I am unable to defend myself, and I know some of you heathens love to kill unarmed folk. I don't know why Ani over-exaggerated this so much, but these lines are so good and they do stick in my head. But the meme of the "if you must kill me" sticks in my head even harder.
Yeah. If you must.
Just make it quick.
Just make it quick.
No.
Yeah,
Actually,
That's
I'm Maline.
literally Ani opening up her
Well,
back
actually,
panels and being
anyone
like,
here wants to
"Put
bully
your
me,
vocal
this-
blade into my back." No.
No. Go ahead, plant the grenade if you must.
Suddenly, there was the slightest hint of emotion in the robot's eyes. Nostalgia.
Oh, we got a
Sadness,
raid.
even.
Thank you, Sen, for the raid. Hi, welcome everyone. Oh my goodness. Let me give you a shout out, sweetie.
The Sen raid. Playing some Maline, made by our bestie. Oh, thank you for following, Sen.
Sen is an absolute adorable cutie. You should follow. I love her art, and yeah, super cool. Thank you for the raid. So we're playing this visual novel, Maline. Me and Switch are both voice actors in the game, and so that's what we're kind of doing, like a playthrough commentary. If you are interested in playing through the game yourself, I have the Steam link for the game. It is released, it's free. So if you want to check it out for yourself, please go ahead and do that. But I would recommend, if you're worried about spoilers, we will be talking spoilers and stuff. We're kind of just discussing it like a commentary track about sort of like our thoughts about the future of the games, our theories, our what we liked most about working on it, that sort of stuff. So that's the vibe we're going with. How was your stream, Sen?
Yep, we're going through the whole game and just talking about behind the scenes stuff that happened and whatnot.
Yeah.
What we think will happen with the game.
Yeah, and you can definitely check out the VOD later if you wanna, you know, lurk, get yourself some post-stream care if you want to play this game on your own. You can always check out the VOD later if you want our thoughts on it. What were you doing on stream, Sen?
Oh, you gotta drink.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Okay.
Believe? I haven't heard that word since before I died.
Some Uso and CSGO. That sounds so good. I haven't played CSGO in like a long time. Is it still like... Do you have like people that you play with, or is it just still sweaty as all hell?
It's still every lobby is some like Russian guy cursing you out in words you didn't know existed.
Still scary. I keep voice chat off. I only play with my BF. Aw, that's fair.
Very fair.
Well, do you want to talk about it?
Sure. I'm the one and only model R001. But most people call me Robot 1.
The one robot. Robot 1.
At the turn of the 26th century, I was created to be the ultimate defender of the world.
God.
I can see how you failed. You're tiny.
So tiny.
Meister did such a good job.
I didn't always look like that. Just let me finish, please. I was created to be the ultimate defender of idealists, and I was great at my job. I was the strongest robot alive. A hero.
A hero?
Aww.
A real hero and real wife?
I love the...
It's so cool to meet you!
I love the the oddly shapen star in the one eye.
Yeah.
So cute.
Completely losing her mind. Now she's bogging.
Yeah.
Utterly taken aback by this oddly sunny, positive reaction, Robot 1 paused.
Big old sweat drop.
For as long as he'd been in hell, all he experienced was thieves and murderers. But these two just wanted to talk. This certainly wasn't the usual group of hell dwellers.
Yeah, Maline is very, very out of place.
Yeah.
So, to catch you up on what's happening in the visual novel, Maline, the little red dog girl, she's
not a dog.
and has to find. She's a dog girl. She has to find people to believe in her kindness in all four hells. To raise hell above the highest heights.
She's a devil girl who was kind to someone in hell, and it kicked off a prophecy. And if she can find people in 3 other hells to believe in her kindness, she can ascend this hell above all the other hells. And maybe even above heaven if she wants. She's been promised that she can make lots of friends this way.
Gonna kill him. At least his interlocutors were indulging him with a conversation first.
And she loves friendship so much.
Friends.
He started to think that maybe he'd get out of this one alive. Still quite wary of the two girls' intentions, he began to reply.
It's been a long time since someone reacted positively to that word.
Oh, hero. Maline's a total weirdo. She likes heroes and happiness, kindness, all that stuff.
So weird.
Let him finish his story!
You're the one that interrupted him first.
Exactly. That's really funny.
Kindness? There's no way I just heard that. I'll just continue my story before they kill me. I'm not completely immobile, so if they attack me, I might be able to get away. But just maybe, these two aren't.
Mister?
Yes, miss?
If you're a hero, then why did you not go to heaven?
Bum, bum,
Robot 1
bum.
paused before he spoke, wincing as hard as his limited form would allow him to.
Actually, such a pertinent question. Not gonna lie, that's like the smartest question Maline could have asked.
Right. She ends up asking that exact same question to Confidentio.
Yeah.
You're a superhero, why are you in hell?
Yeah. To a much different response.
Right.
Which is so fun because it
Still
starts
clenching his eyes
so
shut
similar
from the pain
too.
of the memory, he began to speak.
Yeah.
I'm here because I let my guilt drag me down, all the way to hell. I fought with everything I had, everything. But I let everyone die. Idealist was destroyed because I was unable to defend it. The enemy was simply too strong. I couldn't save a single soul. I failed. They even tracked down every human that lived in the space colonies and wiped them out. Maria, everyone is gone.
I love the Maria.
And I must endure eternal torment in robot hell as punishment.
Anyone else looking from the outside looking in would think that is like a Sonic Adventure 2 reference. And I know for a fact it wasn't.
I forget most of Sonic Adventure 2 at this point.
Well, recently they revisited the plot in the the third Sonic movie. Essentially, Shadow's origin is he was created and lived on a space colony with Dr. Robotnik's grandfather and his granddaughter or something like that, or niece or something, named Maria. And then the government was like, "Wait, you can't have a third party space colony just hanging out over there. That's a security risk." And they sent people up there to stop them. And one of the government agents shot the child, just killed Maria with a gun in front of Shadow. And yeah, that girl's name was Maria. So Shadow spends a lot of the game and the movie going, "Maria, how could I have failed you, Maria?" Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, so this is Shadow.
this is Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, Robot One to Shadow the Hedgehog.
Confirmed, canon.
Oh my gosh. That doesn't sound like your fault at all. It sounded like you did all you could.
I love this bit so absolutely much.
And here's where the cracks of like who should go to hell start showing. Just like a hero that tried his hardest to save everyone being here, and just Maline pick it up like, why?
Yeah.
You weren't there. This is...
Not
Sorry.
his guilt still,
Right.
Like, she's
was the
like,
year
"Wait a minute, that doesn't
2509.
sound like it was your fault." And he's like, "Yes, it is. I'm gonna punch myself."
Not my fault.
Nearly a decade into the new millennia,
There he is in big boy mode.
I was created by the great Dr. Copernicus Aldrey with the one directive.
Amazing scientist name.
Yeah, I prefer Doctor Insanely Evil Crazy Pants, but this one's a close second, I guess.
Protect Idealis, my home planet.
Idealist is a little on the nose, but hey, I'll let it go.
Dr. Aldrey was an ambitious roboticist who built only the most cutting-edge machines. I was the first and only robot of my kind. His daughter, Maria, was 5 years old when I was created. She wanted to be a scientist just like her father.
She's the
I can't believe she has
scientist's
the lead
daughter. just like Ani, she's the scientist's daughter.
Oh my god. She has Maline's eye on her shirt right there.
And with him as inspiration, who wouldn't? Children and adults the world over knew and loved the man that created the robots that made their lives easier every day.
I love Robot Cat here.
I like
Wonder if there's
how
gonna be Robot Cat in Space Mouse then.
I like how
There's the
the LCD screen with the simple smiling face is actually like a copyright thing, like it's a marketing thing. Like, at first you're like, "Oh, Robot One is like a really simple robot." And it's like, no, you see like all sorts of different shapes and sizes of robots, and they all have the same screen because it's a branding thing.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
And protected them from the constant danger that came from the outer reaches of space. More on that later.
More on that later.
What made me special was the green biometal, Lucianite, which, when implemented, fused with me and miraculously gave me the gift of sentience.
Right.
Also-
Also sounds like Shadow, yeah, gruff voice.
Yeah, Maestro, he really had the Punish Snake sort of delivery going, and I think it worked really good.
I was given free will, the ability to make choices that went against my programming. I was like a person.
Wow.
Also, I was the strongest thing, ever.
His kid was huge.
I could have
Huge.
chosen evil, but I didn't. I chose to follow my original directive because I believed that I wanted to protect Idealists.
Wait,
I loved protecting Idealists. I
Did you
still
skip a
believe
line
that I
there?
want to protect Idealists.
or did Ani
But I
remove
could
the
have chosen
line
evil.
where he said it was pretty
Also, I
controversial?
could have chosen evil, but I didn't.
I
I
guess it's
chose to
removed.
follow my original directive. I loved protecting Idealists.
Yeah.
I still
Huh.
believe that I want to
There
protect
was a line
Idealists.
there in between I was the strongest thing like ever, where he says it was pretty controversial at the time, in homage to Ani's story.
Mm.
And I guess Ani removed that line because it just didn't mesh with the delivery of the next part of it,
Right.
or
It's just
something.
not flown very well.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah.
Sorry. While I lived, I protected Idealists against thousands of threats for years.
Big alien thing, big eyeball, big bird, big
Mouse, maybe? Dog?
yeah, mouse slash dog, probably mouse maybe.
Not a single one was any match for my strength, my intuition.
I think it's a ball in its mouth, so I think it's
They
a
all
dog.
paled in
Oh,
comparison
it could be
to
a
me.
I
tongue.
thought that was
I
yeah, I
was
thought
the
that was just a big
strongest
yeah.
of
No, it's a
them all.
tongue.
It was pretty controversial.
Oh no,
Oh.
never mind.
There we go.
There's the line.
That aside, after I'd win every time, the three of us would gaze at the sunset. Maria would point out constellations, while the doctor gave me notes.
You could have killed that eyeball
Birds
0.5
would
seconds
swim up to
faster.
We'd feed them.
If you know when the eyeball does its charge move, you can use your dash to eye through him and then hit the weak spot on the back.
Doctor,
The
it's a
Lucianite-
giant eyeball. The whole thing's a weak spot.
Until the Lucianite made me feel invincible. It gave me strength no alien creature could match, no matter how cruel and evil.
Now all you can hear is Maria.
Until it came.
Ooh,
Nobody ever
spooky.
knew what it was. It just appeared one day, and it threatened life on Idealists as we knew it. Dutifully, I rushed to destroy the threat. And with everything I could, I fought. But I was no match. It overpowered me, broke me, ripped me from my body. I thought it had killed me, but as I jarred awake from the most intense pain I had ever felt, I quickly realized I was still alive.
Yeah, that eye is definitely looking like Eye of Cthulhu, but I mean, it is. It's a green colored eye. It's a pretty quick and easy.
It made me watch and suffer as it destroyed Idealists.
Press B to slide through tight spaces.
Destroyed Maria. I hate to imagine what she must have seen. All I could do was watch
Maria.
as it wiped out everything. Then it destroyed me. And Jod thought my unending guilt was pathetic, so he had me cast down to this circle of hell.
Yeah, just you know, you feeling sorry for yourself is really gross to watch. So
Oh man, can't you get over yourself? No. Oh, you're crying again? Jeez, can't you take a joke? Oh, you're crying more? Get out of here.
yeah, yeah. Again, this is the first glimpse of like, hey, John's not all that cool. Part of the kind of like the Christian like rhetoric.
Yeah, Ani is very has a lot of critiques to Jod in this game, and is very irreverent about religion in general. And for the most part, I agree with. Especially biblical God would absolutely cast someone to hell if they couldn't get over their guilt for, losing everyone.
Yeah.
And Jod's right. It is my fault.
Him gaslighting himself with his guilt.
Mm-hmm. It's
They all
not a
died
very
because I couldn't
caring
do my
God,
job.
the biblical God.
No.
As you can probably tell, I let my guilt consume me, just like it consumed Idealist. And everyone inside. Doctor. Maria. I'm so sorry.
Poor little crying boy.
Robot 1 wept, overcome with guilt and anguish.
I like
Tears
how
welled up in Maline's eyes.
Robo delivers that, like, he's like almost low-key laughing at Robot 1's patheticness. Like he wept, overcome with his guilt. Like, it's almost like he's
Robot
like
1
laughing at
wept,
him.
overcome with guilt and anguish.
Overcome with guilt.
Like, he's so pathetic.
Right.
Tears welled up in Maline's eyes. It was like they were gonna give up on their stupid mission and leave.
Like, he's just getting the wrong things out of this interaction 100%.
Yeah, I don't know anyone like that.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Please, give up.
Without a word, Maline rushed over, picked up the robot head, and... What is she doing? What is that? What the hell?
What is that thing?
What is that? I haven't had one of those in forever. I don't know what that is.
You learned the hug skill. You can now hug.
As time passed, the embrace only got warmer. Tears flowed from Maline's eyes as her heart ached for her new friend's loss.
I love that it's canon
Ugh.
that that Baron is going to end up becoming was it Devil Cat? Death Cat?
Yeah, Death Cat.
Death Cat, yeah. Yeah, so the Baron's gonna end up becoming Death Cat. That's canon. Which means Robo's gonna end up voicing Death Cat, which I am here for. I need that in my life. I need Robo to voice a huffy Death Cat. I need it.
Meow, meow, meow.
Yes!
You are pogging off at that.
yes. Oomph.
What did she... Ugh, I'm gonna be sick. What am I even narrating? What did she just say? Hug? Disgusting.
So grody.
Such good delivery.
How does she even know that word?
Exactly.
Against all odds, Robot 1, who seemed to be in good spirits despite being only ahead, said something miraculous.
I think...
She starts wagging her tail and blushing. Yeah, that's a dog.
So cute.
I believe in kindness again.
Well done, Devil Girl.
Wait! Where'd it go?
Where
like,
would he go?
I like this theme.
Oh, the
Yeah,
yeah, it's really cool.
it's a nice vibe. I think Oni ends up using it for BRB screens quite a bit.
Yeah, it's so like God, it's otherworldly and relaxing. It feels like the song version of a lava lamp.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
This ability will allow you to dash through the sky and across any terrain on which you alight your feet.
Yeah, she can do a dash. I just love that she 100% ignores Maline's like questions and pleads. during
Yeah, yeah.
this. Just business, Devil Girl. Come on.
No. We're not getting distracted. We're going back to you doing what I want.
You're the unifier. You need to go and do your unifier thing.
Yeah.
Do the dash, Devil Girl.
Nobody will be able to catch you, Devil Girl, for you have remembered the heart of a true hero who fought valiantly till death.
Where am I?
Someone believed in your kindness, Maline. You are 2 steps away from uniting all hells.
The speed up on it. Where am I?
pretty. It fits. It fits the. She's already done with Oracle, even by the first one.
Where am I?
Someone believed your strength has grown. I've taken you back to the hilltop. Your business is finished in robot hell.
No! I didn't get to...
Come back tomorrow and I will guide your passage to the next.
Wait! Where's Robot 1? Where's Gil?
In a short moment of
That's
silence,
something when,
Maline waited, but there was no reply.
During the voice acting session with Taffy, when she was having a hard time coming up with, like, not the motivation, but just, like, the tone in which she should speak with. I remember, like, being like, look, as angels, we don't want to give Maline the option to say no.
Right. Just
Because in my delivery, I try to do a very similar thing, but maybe with like a more falling action. This is what's best for you, sweetheart. Like, patronizing tone. But that was like one of the things. Like, as soon as I understood the direction that Ani was taking the story, I was like, there's no way any of the angels would give Maline the ability to say no, or the ability to argue with them. They would just be like, no, this is your destiny. This is what you're meant to do. Well, you're gonna let evil win.
this is the thing you're doing, and now get back to it.
Yeah.
Then, suddenly, she felt the floor drop out from beneath her feet.
My Adams! Oh, we're back home.
No! I didn't even get to say goodbye. At least I was able to show him some kindness.
The little like smug complete face.
Yeah.
Like when she killed Ibutu.
It's not.
Well, I mean, she even says, "I killed him." Or,
Yeah.
I punched him with kindness, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. I punched him with love. Yeah, the cope.
Yeah, you also did that insane thing where you smooshed him up against your body.
Yeah.
What the heck was that, by the way?
I gotta go home.
She gotta go home.
See you or whatever. I kind of wanted one of those hugs too, though. It looked warm or something.
I wanted one.
I'm losing, and fast. She must die before she can spread this contagion and ruin everything.
True. That is the best descriptor for what she's doing. A contagion, spreading it around.
Spreading around kindness, the contagion of kindness.
Yeah.
She'll not make it to the next portal, and that's final. Quietly, and with unshakable resolve, Maline snuck into her home and went straight to bed.
Hi, Fluffle. Welcome back. Maline just got one person to believe in her kindness. And while she didn't get a chance to say goodbye because the angel took her out and was like, well, get ready for the next one. She's now getting ready to sleep so that she can go and go into the next hell tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna dip out for now. Thanks for hanging out, Aries. You're always welcome.
See you around.
There, she thought about her mission, unbeknownst to the fact that she had made many more enemies than friends.
But when?
I don't know what this feeling inside of my chest is. But I wanna kick butts! But for kindness! And I'm never ever running out of kindness! Or butt kicks!
Or butt kicks!
Endless fountain of kindness and butt kick.
For kindness. For kindness. I don't wanna hurt anybody.
And so, Maline drifted off into a peaceful sleep. Next, she would venture to her second hell, a place for the worst of Jod's rejected ideas, a place for loose ends and losers. A place for... Wait, no, she's gonna die. She's not gonna make it to...
She's not gonna make it to Jod's trash can.
Fine, but she better die, right when she meets Demonessa, or I'm gonna be super mad. Of her big adventure, everyone would start to notice that Maline was even more different than usual.
I can't wait for her to wake up.
Sure enough, at the usual time, Maline walked out of her bedroom.
Princess! I made a potion for you to drink. I call it the Boyfriend Enhancer Potion.
I don't have time, Dad. Gotta go.
I love how you can tell how Maline's life goes. There's this slice of life thing where, if this was a TV show, she would wake up and her dad would have this really fucked up plan to get her a boyfriend, and she would avoid it somehow, and she just completely dismantles the sole purpose of her dad's existence.
Yeah, just walked out before the usual occurrences go through.
The usual sitcom occurrences. And you can tell, this is the sole purpose of his life right now.
Right.
I wasn't prepared for the possibility she would just leave. Well, I guess I'll just have to wait here until she comes back.
Well,
Yeah, Well, nothing more to do. But
Yeah.
just sit here until she comes back.
Yeah, I love that, and I know it's partly because it's Ani, so there's like similar keys in the writing, but I love how there's similarities between Maline and her dad, and Demonessa and her dad.
Right.
Maline couldn't stop thinking about what happened in Robot Hell. Learning that new ability and meeting those new people felt better than she ever imagined. Aside from almost getting exploded, of course.
Flippy's amazing.
Yeah,
However, making a new
I agree,
friend and having them
100%.
ripped away from her at the last moment changed her.
She's angry.
She's so angry.
Also, seeing a cute, innocent person get exploded didn't help much either.
Drama.
Also, seeing a cute...
Oh, yeah.
Everything was in one ear and out the other that day for me.
Hey, look, this guy making $1,000 today. What's up?
Doesn't always do with us.
Her favorite snacks, video games, and places just couldn't shake her hyper-focused state of mind. Even her favorite thing in the world, her friends, just faded into the background. Their conversations, a mere backdrop to the thoughts in her head. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I like this. Finally, she arrived at the
Oh,
purpose
my
of-
antagonist is having a hard time. Excellent.
Finally, not this chipper little happy devil girl.
Where's Demonessa? Okay, no more questions, I swear. Please don't point that thing at me. Maline stared intensely at the path leading up
I wonder
to
what
her
Oracle
house
was
for a little
pointing
while.
at him.
She got that thing on her.
We got that thing on her.
And eventually sighed before she realized she wasn't ready to just jump
Maybe
back
it's
in.
like the contract he signed.
Yeah, just some miscellaneous weapon.
Yeah, no, because I think I had talked to you about how
Yeah,
Baron might have let Orkel's weapon slip into hell in exchange for something, and they have a contract. So it could be
Right.
that, like, whenever he gets too far off the contract, she, like pulls it out and puts it in front of him.
Yeah.
I own
Points
you.
out, tapping it over and over. Contract.
I own you. Remember, I own you.
Taking a seat on the edge of Gate Cliff, Maline slumped over, overwhelmed by her thoughts.
Her little Healy.
Yeah, such a cute picture.
Turn up the wind on that cliff 200%.
What's even going on? I can't believe I punched a guy so hard he died.
It took her that long to just, like, accept it.
Yeah. She reached acceptance on the stages of grief.
Yeah.
He was being mean. He needed a lesson.
Back to
And right
bargaining.
Yep, right back to bargaining.
But I don't think you make friends with punches.
Depression.
Ah, you make friends with hugs. Oh, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just spread happiness and peace?
Anger and then depression.
Oh, yeah. How? Never mind.
Back to acceptance. The edge of a cliff is no seat for the unifier.
Mom?
Marm? Yes, Marm. What are you doing sitting here all alone, sweetie?
What are you doing here, Mom? I'm having a contemplation moment.
Contemplation moment.
I know. I just thought I'd come to see you. I'm ready for that talk now.
Really?
Really? Yes, really, princess.
Well,
Kindness is a rarity, not only in this world, but in all worlds. You think I married your dad because I like him? I married him because I knew it would be the best way to safeguard your kindness. The same kindness that I protected the eons I lived in the heavens.
Heaven?
she didn't process the whole Marm is an angel till right this second.
She's so dumb.
What?
I love her. Why are you surprised? I sent you an exposition dump dream and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so funny.
Oh, that's what that was! Holy crap, you're an angel!
She's so dumb. I love her so much.
I feel like without the added Baron telling you exactly what the dream meant, this would have actually been the moment a lot of people realized she was an angel.
Media literacy is dead, I know.
Yeah, open the schools and all that.
Holy crap, you're an angel! Think of us as parts of the same whole. A synecdoche. I was so nervous about that word. Because Ani had made fun of me so much for mispronouncing, because that's another word I'd only read. And so I thought it was a synodoshi. And she made fun of me so much for that. I was so nervous about that line.
Absolutely.
I literally had the Google pronunciation on repeat, and I was just listening to it and repeating the word over and over before I recorded that line.
Or prepping yourself up. A little self-prep talk before it.
It's fine, it's fine. You won't embarrass yourself this time, I promise.
I'm crying and rotating cigarettes and crying and shitting myself.
What about Dad? A few things. He's an idiot, but he's super strong and durable. And he reminds me of something I created with my old friend, Raquel. I specifically added the hesitance on friend there to make it ambiguous.
Right.
I don't, that wasn't something that Ani specifically added, but it was me hoping to manifest just a little bit of toxic Yuri into this.
Sounds like you can't get enough of him.
I had to, in order for you to come along.
Say bye, Mom!
My headcanon is that she always considered Dad as a surrogate father, essentially. Like, she tolerates him, but it was purpose, not necessarily anything else.
Yeah.
And it's like, and the idea of her creating a weapon with this man as a surrogate, when her connection was with Oracle, means that I imagine this is still very much to do with whatever connection she has with Oracle. So the hesitance was me kind of playing into this, this sort of theory of her connection with Oracle is much stronger than she's initially letting on, and Maline is in some way purpose built to try to free Oracle.
Right.
But that a lot of that is me reaching, because Ani did not confirm or deny any of my headcanons when it came to whether or not Orakel and her had any sort of special connection. It was very much a wait and see sort of scenario.
You'll have to wait.
Yeah. Sorry. I guess he's a little entertaining too. The NPC wandering is amazing. Best in all of hell.
Mm-hmm. The NPC Wonder is so good.
Anyway, why so down, princess? It's not like you.
Hi. I bet you guys so many times. Forever.
Wow. I'm so proud of you. What happened?
Yay! Your first kill!
I'm so proud of you. What happened?
He made a joke about my boobs.
So you killed him. Excellent.
I just thought it would be a little punch, like a warming shot or something. I messed up.
Your strength is no mistake. This is another conversation that Ani and I discussed back and forth before she finalized it. Because she was struggling to figure out a way to make Maline accept that she would have to use some sort of violence to move forward in her quest. And I suggested that her mom encouraging her and basically being like, you need to defend the kindness in you at all, by all means necessary, might be enough for her to be on board. So it was this was another one of those conversation pieces where we ended up kind of co-writing the scene, and I'm very happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, I really like this line in particular. Her saying
I messed up.
she messed up from punching him too hard.
Your strength is no mistake. Yeah.
And her strength is no mistake.
Very intentionally, you were made to be the strongest thing.
Yeah.
And I trust that if you struck first, your adversary deserved it. I've been in hell too long to remember what good truly is. But I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that kindness still exists in you.
Her big old crying dog eyes.
I really wish I could just give her a big hug, honestly. I trust you to exert the appropriate amount of force against those who want to extinguish it. And obviously at this point, you don't know your own strength, Maline. Oh.
Oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's okay. It's okay, dear.
I shot him and he screamed, and there was loads of blood, and then we almost got blown up, and I don't know what to do. It's all too much.
The "it's okay" with the question mark at the end was something.
Yeah.
It was something I tried, and then when I recorded it, I was like, I'll try a few different takes of that, and Ani's like, no. I wanted that one. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's okay.
It's
okay.
It's okay. It's okay, dear.
Yeah. Trying her best at this whole consoling and whatever of this.
Very much like the as far as you can, pat them on the back, sort of reaching your hand over, like patting them on the back with like a stick.
Yeah.
Oh, what if I can't be the unifier?
Maline,
Yeah, Mom?
I trust you to defend your kindness against all of hell, all of heaven, if need be. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You are
Wink, wink,
the
nudge, nudge.
unifier, and you will make this underworld a better place.
Yep. The certainties. You will do it.
Mm-hmm. Even if you need to use a few punches along the way.
She's gonna be using a lot of punches in the next game.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you see the early script?
No, I haven't.
Minor. She has it on the she made that little web page that has everything at a glance. You can see the early script, and one of the first things is Key like calming to the player character, but like talking to Maline, and essentially it's like she's like, "What, you expect to just like go up to the Baron and like kindness him into submission? Maline, you got punch something."
Pound.
You gotta punch something, Maline. You can't just. What are you doing? So good.
Remember, violence isn't always an answer. It's the question, and the answer is usually yes.
Sometimes you gotta use some violence to achieve a bigger goal. And I think the moral here is when someone is going to when you're a kind person, people will often try to use violence to extinguish it, like IBU2 immediately zoomed in on this person and tried to terrorize them.
Beat you up.
And in this case, there's this like, oh, violence is immoral no matter what, sort of like things that Melina's internalized. And what Purity is trying to get to across her, and what Maline ends up realizing, is that violence isn't immoral, and violence in response to violence to defend the weak, or violence to defend the innocent, is necessary in a world where oppressors use the language of violence to keep everyone down. It is not immoral to meet violence with violence, to speak the language of the oppressor. You have to speak the language of the oppressor to get them to back off, and that is not immoral. Fighting back against violence by using violence is not well, if you fight fire with fire, there'll just be more fire. It's just strictly self-defense. And it is interesting who is shamed for using violence to achieve their goals, and who is lauded for using violence to achieve their goals. That and when you look at that, at the societal difference of who gets promoted and who gets applauded for their use of violence, you realize violence itself is not moral or immoral. It's a tool, and it's one that is often abused, and you should not feel any sort of guilt for having to meet violence inflicted upon you with violence back.
Politics on stream. We politicking.
Standing up for yourself is not something to be ashamed of or feel guilty over. Even if you have to knock someone out, if they are intending to cause you harm, and you inflict harm on them back in self-defense, that is not something It's not something to feel proud of, but it's also not something to lose sleep over, or to cry over, or to think or to sit and have a contemplation moment like Maline like this. She didn't mess up there.
Besides, who knows who you've affected positively? They could be thinking of you right now.
Oh, really? Wow, Mom. I actually feel a lot better now.
Yippee! Happy Devil Girl.
Yay! Now make
Hey,
some
it's like
video
this,
games.
Mom. It's called hug.
No.
Good night. No. Good night.
At least I'm wide. But maybe Mom's white about people thinking of me.
I wonder who could be thinking of her.
Ah, finally alone. Now I can do the thingy I've been hiding.
God, Demon 1 is so
Bop,
good.
bop, bop.
Yay! I'm so happy and pretty and beautiful.
Yes, you are.
Gives head pats to Demon 1.
The motif is even this silly little song for Demon 1.
Ba, 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 ba. Most generic song Ani could think of.
Ever since that weird girl was...
And she still found a way to interpolate Hell Commons into it.
Yeah.
Ugh, still feels a little weird saying it. But yeah, ever since that weird girl was nice to me, I feel so happy and good. I didn't even steal this bow. It was just lying around.
True, that's Demonessa's bow she threw off.
Yeah.
What is this feeling?
What is it?
What? How am I still alive? Didn't they kill me? You dumb
dumb
butts really
butts.
don't know how hell works, do ya?
The fact that we were being talked to directly. Even the most generic of demons just choose to break the fourth wall every now and again. Then again, I guess if it is the whole becoming more like the
tyrant, yeah.
Over the tyrant, yeah. Some narrator omnipotence.
The more they die, the more they break the fourth wall, even if they can't see the audience. It's just a trait they have now. They just stare into nothing and talk to no one, because that's what the Baron does.
Yeah. He knows somebody's out there.
Every single time you die in hell, you just get more and more generic. And look at me, can't get any more generic.
Hey, there's Robo.
But I also couldn't get any more happy, and that's the important part.
Yeah.
Yay!
I love that I didn't notice this for so long, but that this is just one giant telescope that leads all the way directly to the Baron, and it's just the worst spying device in the world. I love it.
Demon was just sitting there with his little bow, having a great time.
It's just the most obvious spying device in the world.
Yeah.
I've got no problem with their gender expression or whatever, but why is he so fucking happy?
Yeah. What is this? Whoa, Cocoa Puffs and DE ice cream.
I'm losing money. I'm losing all my yummy, delicious money. Where the hell is Demonessa? Kill that devil girl now.
Okay.
Serious.
Yeah, time for serious Maline.
It's so.
I mean, well, I wanted to go in the portal and see the next.
Stop!
Stop!
That's so just like stop, like raising your hand in school, like level 5.
You're not going anywhere.
Already blushing.
Yeah.
Upon drop.
Oh my god, hi there, Vanessa! Long time no see! Oh, I love your new hair!
Immediately foiled by your big, huge, gigantic gay crush.
Right.
Fuck you!
Bia did such a fucking great job with them, Vanessa.
She did.
You.
Fuck you! Oh my god, I love her so much. She's so cute. Oh my god, oh my god, how am I gonna kill her?
her hands over her eyes and is like dissipating the like burning energy into sparkles. It's so cute.
Yeah. So funny.
I gotta get out of here. I'll just tell my dad I'm hatching an evil scheme.
That was weird.
That was weird.
That was so wild.
Okay, time to get to business.
Time to get serious.
I facilitate your
Wait.
passage to the second of 3 hells.
Should we do the John's trash can reveal before we take our BRB or after?
Let's do the BRB first.
Yeah, because it's been about 2 hours and I want to get more water.
Okay, we're gonna take our BRB, get up, stretch, drink water, do all the things, and when we come back, we will be entering Jod's Trash Can, Chapter 3 and the Third Hell.
I mean, I guess technically it's the third hell if you count Maline's hell. Yes, true.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, BRB, get some water, stretch, do whatever you need to do that you've been putting off, and we will be back in probably about 10 minutes.
Bye-bye, be right back.
Bye.
Yeah.
And they're not muted yet. They weren't muted yet.
Marp, we return. Orakel allows Maline to go to the second of 3 hells. Mm-hmm.
Maline, Devil Girl. May you
Yeah.
may you find one in this barren land who believes in your kindness.
Are you made a girl on your end?
Oh, I was. My bad. Welcome back from break. Maline has already found someone to believe in her kindness, so now she's going into the second of 3 hells to try to find a new person. And I promise, whatever you think might happen in this next hell, you're probably going to be surprised. So, buckle up. This is going to be fun.
Buckle up, Buttercup. You better play good.
And that's why it's a mouse-shaped boat.
So welcome to John's Trash Can.
I'm not a human-shaped
See if you can guess who switched voices
I'm
here.
cute and little and stuff.
You'll never be able to.
Look at me.
Look at it.
Not if you do that thing again, you're not.
Yeah, just the bird.
The birds are so
That thing
active.
again, you're not.
This is the first of 2 characters I voice, and it is literally just me talking.
What thing?
Are you putting fleas in my hair?
I'm putting fleas in your hair.
See? Not cute. Disgusting.
It's really funny. I could have done audio suppression, but only thought it was much funnier if I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Says the one with fleas in his hair.
Why I oughta?
Animation hell. Well, we're in John's trash can, and Maline just appeared. Look at that! Wow.
Also, this is one of the few sequences Switch and I share, actually.
Right?
Who goes there? Okay, so there's a mouse. Is that mouse?
I also don't know if I should take credit for this. I did help Ani write this.
Helped with the most important part of the whole John's trash can right here.
A lot of this was just me and her RPing back and forth in like the most like henchman like voices we could, as if we were the public domain characters.
Beautiful.
And that's like a honey bell wearing a shirt. Okay. What? You trying to figure out who we are?
Just immediately clocking her. And Maline's face, too. She got caught.
You don't recognize us?
Fucking birds.
We're Famous.
We are literally characters.
Yeah, so if it's not obvious, that's used to say something else. and Steam's policies made that change.
Yeah. These two were associated with a certain a certain corporation that doesn't necessarily like being named in games and stuff.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I don't know what this is.
But
Holy shit.
there is a uncensored version on itch if you want the Disney cut.
Yeah. It also features a few pre-nerfs.
Yes.
Mostly Maline will be much louder and her voice lines won't be corrupted.
Yeah. So if you want the uncensored hard mode Maline version, that's on itch.io.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way. Do you think, Pooh? She'll remember you.
Oh, bother. Honey.
That did it. That's a face of complete recognition.
She knows who you are.
But it's nice to meet you because this is the first time I've seen you, and I've never seen you in any media or property whatsoever. Nice to meet.
What the mouse?
Really? That's not even clever.
I'm offended though. So yeah. The audio changed too because I had to change headsets.
Yeah, your mic died, and Ani had
new lines.
Ani had these had been like looking over the bit, and she had thought this was so funny. And I remember when she drew the sprite talking about like we were doing the ad libs back and forth, and one of the things she said is like zoom in on it, take a picture of it. And so she didn't actually write those lines in initially for Switch to read until she was reviewing it, and she's like, wait a minute, I remember the sprite. Wait a minute, I remember the bit. I need to get Switch to record this right now and add it. But Switch's mic is just shot, so he has to use like a backup mic.
Even my tummy is offended.
It's so drastically different.
Look at it. Person playing game. Focus on it. Zoom in on it. Take a screenshot and zoom into my pudgy, soft tum-tum. You like that?
Yeah, this is the line that she couldn't live without. That she had ad-libbed while drawing the sprite.
My
That she
offended
forgot
tummy is
you
super
to
scrunched
get
up
you to
in
record the
anger.
first time.
I just love that occasionally someone is being shot to death in the background and then being laughed at for being shot to death. It's pretty good.
Please shut up. Focus on the weird, nice person.
Mm-hmm.
True. Weird that nice.
And then back to other audio quality with birds.
Right. What's wrong with you?
Why aren't you trying to kick us, or shoot us, or spit on us, or something?
I don't spit on people anymore!
She took that personal.
Her spit and kill ritual is no more.
Alright. Okay, Winnie, let's do our little introduction. I'm Mick.
I'm winning.
No, I told you I was first.
No, me first.
You always do that! Fine.
The crash out into immediate acceptance. Malane's just all for it.
And we're saying gate gumps.
Fine.
I'm winning.
And I'm...
I didn't know she censored that part too. That's funny.
And we're the gate gumps of John's trash can. So what's your business? Oh, also, this is not a red shirt. It is an orange crop top.
Who is wearing an orange crop top, not a red shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to find someone to believe in my kindness.
The two public domain characters tried to hold in a bellowing guffaw after they heard Maline's honest words. It came to a point where they just couldn't hold it in anymore. They laughed straight at Maline's face for 3 hours.
3 hours is insane.
But through every yuck and yuck, Maline kept that stupid smile on her face.
You know, you
Sitting there
use
for 3
definitely
hours.
laughed at her more than 3 hours.
That's quite a long time to laugh at someone.
You guys done yet? I guess. Do you have a way to find me right now?
Hell no. Go over there. We're tired of looking at you.
Sitting there laughing at someone for 3 hours. Nah, go away, we're tired.
Yeah, if you're not gonna try to kill us, scram!
We'd kick your ass anyway.
Yeah, we're like super strong and have very developed kits and powers. Okay. Well, you guys look cute together.
That's what I was always saying.
Now scram!
Welcome to John's trash can, you filthy animal.
What a weirdo. Right, Pooh?
Hmm.
Oh my god, what's up, guys? I can't believe that there was new visitors. You gotta tell me all about them. It's me, Oswald the Rabbit. I'm also here because I'm public domain. It's in 2023. Yeah. No. Please don't choose the chapter. Don't change the chapter. I don't want to go.
Well, that was weird.
I'm very glad Oswald snuck his way in, like, so late into development.
Holy shit,
Oswald.
it's Oswald! That was, again, so, me and Ani had started that bit, we had been working on it, but in the middle of working on that bit together was when, me and her had that big falling out. And then, so, I left for a good portion of this next bit. I didn't get to see a lot of this until I came back from like the few months I was away. So this next bit of development I didn't really have any hand in. Although I would find out some of it was still inspired by things I did, which made me feel really soft and warm and all that. But and then I came back when she was starting development on Superhero Hell, and she was excited to show me the Jod's trash can bit, and we were talking about the bit back and forth. And she was mentioned like how she wanted to add Oswald, and I just started riffing lines with that stupid voice. And she's like, just record that, and I'm gonna add it in right now. And that's what that was. I was just like riffing lines, and I just hit record on the lines I was riffing, and she just added it in directly.
It was like a 10-minute addition. Like, it was...
Yeah.
It was just, yeah, we should add Oswald. Okay, yep, alright. Say those lines, yep, okay, here's a quick little sprite, and it's in.
Yeah. Like, I just was just riffing on what it might look like, and she was just like, okay, just hit record, and I'm adding it, and it was, like, so quick. But yeah, it was nice because it was the bit that I ended up leaving on, and then for her to include me in some small way at the end of that bit, and in a way that I think is really funny and clever. It really felt like picking up from where we left off, and I really appreciated that that moment.
It was very funny.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Apparently, she's gonna have Oswald as a recurring character, and I am going to have to try to re-imitate making that voice, which was a voice I just did off the cuff. So that will be fun.
Yeah. Gonna have to find it again.
Warm up those vocal cords.
That Belle said something about John's trash can. Is that really where I am?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like there's a video game store over there. Oh my god, I love video games!
She's a video game girl. She's a gamer girl.
No! Focus. Over there looks like... Is that green grass and leaves? This house seems weirder than mine.
I love that line.
Someone believes in kindness here.
Green grass and leaves?
Green grass and weaves?
It's a little far, but I know I can get there if I just start.
Hell yeah. Super scary, hyper realistic, bleeding, creepy pasta eye. I love this character.
Suddenly, before Maline could take the first step, a
So scary.
hyper-realistic creepypasta eye appeared
Look
before
bad.
her, attempting to scare her.
Attempting to scare her. I love that delivery.
Yeah, it's
However,
also really
having seen
unclear
much more blood-curdling, more terrifying, more
what
original monsters.
its
down in
motive
her own
was,
hell.
other than
It really
just
didn't pique her interest.
trying to scare her for a laugh or something.
Yeah, it's just here to be so scary. Ain't she just the scariest thing you've ever seen?
She's terrifying.
Or her attention. She didn't even notice it was there.
Hello? Aren't you scared of me? Oh, hi. You're cute.
Let's speed up.
I love the lines that this just randomly decides to speed up.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were there. Cute? No, I'm super terrifying and scary.
It's just Maline's lines, it seems like, too, which is super weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's because of the,
Oh, yeah, the patch, yeah.
the Maline nerf. A lot of the voice lines end up getting corrupted.
Aren't I just the most insane craziness you've ever seen?
That's such a good evil laugh.
Yeah. That's my hero.
I mean, not really.
Just so over the top.
Congratulations. Everyone drinks blood where I'm from.
Blinks it?
Just complete, utter shock. Yeah, there's a little bit of blood.
As quick as it appeared, the super scary, hyper-realistic creepypasta eye was gone.
It got too scared.
I love that it just is here to be a funny little bit and leave.
It's like this Hell's version of IBU2.
So not scary, it was pleasant. Whoop! Number two, go to the very old
Oh yeah, you know what? I guess it was there just to distract her because she wasn't gonna go to the video game store. She was like, "No, I can't go to the video game store. I have to stay on my mission." Video games.
She just got so sidetracked.
Loved video games.
Yeah.
Maline loved video games. She rushed as fast as she could toward the doors, thinking about all her favorites.
Well, off she goes.
Jumping shimmy guy, jumping dodgy guy, super fighting girls, explosion maker.
And obviously, talking about them too.
And jump buster 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5X, 5XD, 5 remastered, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I wonder what. Wonder what game series that could be referencing. I don't know.
As she was naming every Jump Blaster title that was ever published, a chartreuse energy rose within her. At a moment's notice, she was sprinting faster than anything.
There's the Lucenite dash.
Zooming across the terrain faster than any other creature she'd ever seen or heard of before. Maline realized this was the power of the Lucianite dash. She glimmered with energy as she flew, screaming all the way.
I can feel that cute robot from before in my heart. I don't know why. But somehow my kindness feels like
Sonic?
This isn't good. She closed the distance in a green flash of light, instantly arriving at her destination.
Yeah, she, upon showing Robot 1 her kindness, she obtained the Lucianite dash. And now when she thinks back on him, or I guess just focuses on her kindness, she can now dash at great speeds.
Mm-hmm.
What? Does she have new superpowers now or something?
Yep.
Ani and I talked about the mechanics of this and how powers where you gain new powers depending on who believes in your kindness is very Jesus coded. So
that's silly.
Yeah, because it's like Maline's like gets new powers like the more people believe in her kindness, and she gets like this group of followers who aren't quite as strong as her, but who all believe in her. And the more followers she has, the stronger she gets. It's very Jesus coded.
That's so silly.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. She needs to die. Now.
Little temper tantrum. She needs to die now. Now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't deviate again. Just please don't point that thing at me. I'll wee.
Oh, wee.
After her heroic dash, yucky, she was able to arrive at a tall building made of black stone. A sign with controller symbols on it towered above her, and the window was tinted fully, blocking any remnants of the already meager light. Maline should have made like that window and stopped letting the stupid light of kindness into her heart. Okay. Sorry. Oh, John, that's so scary. Oh my God. But she let the glimmers in and let her curiosity lead her to the door, which freely opened with a click. Inside, it was dark. Darker than dark. Darker than darker.
It becomes evident later on, but it's Oracle. Oracle and him have little narrator scuffles later on.
Yeah.
It was so dark that Maline, even with her devil eyes that see in the dark, couldn't see. Devils can see in the dark, but not demons. I don't know why. That's just the lore.
That's the lore.
Good thing Maline had fire powers.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Her just immediately just like having the time of her life because she can just scream hello is so fun.
Yeah. You know what? I'll just voice what's being said in case anybody's not looking directly at the screen. Marp translates to "Shut the fuck up." Can't you see it's dark and quiet in here?
Welcome back, Aries.
Welcome back. Who dare is royalty. I am a Marp.
A what?
A PS Vita.
A PS Vita. Come on, man. You don't know what I am?
Oh, you're not the first person to have that reaction to me.
I think I know this reference.
Listen, could you put out the literal fucking fire? It's messing with my LCD screen and the merchandise.
It meant OLED screen.
Shut up. One of the cheap ones. That's about it too. Yeah, another character directly talking to the narrator.
Yikes.
Anyway, put the fire out, please.
Sorry.
Rada, yeah. It's very schnitzelcore. I'm a famous video game system. Look.
The fluorescent lights on the ceiling flickered to life and showed the form of a forgotten, trashed system. With a lot of potential, sure, but not enough to sell 3 trillion consoles.
So true. Harsh. It really didn't even go like that. I'm famous.
Even though the was so crotchety it could barely move, and literally living in Jod's trash can, it uttered its silly delusion to nobody.
Is that Johnny Bravo? It's just kind of generic, the Jappy Fantasy Man, character.
Yeah. Big man with tiny little shorts.
Just like it did in the mirror every morning.
PSV and your bam. Video game.
At that very moment, even though she knew that this place would probably be video game themed, based on the sign outside. Well, hearing another person say video game lit a fire in her. A good one.
Aren't you glad we have the patched Nerf Maline version on right now?
I don't know. I think I like having my eardrums ruptured. Holy shit! Shut the fuck up!
Thank God I don't have headphones on. This is the one that's Maline's been like squashed down on.
Yeah, she's been nerfed. Her screaming was much, much worse.
Mm-hmm.
Marp. What the? What did you just say? What the hell are you doing here? I'm gonna kill you.
Ow!
Just kill you.
I should just fucking kill you. You better play good.
Recalling all of her failed attempts to get people to believe
I love
in
this
kindness, Maline
thinking
took a moment
tension
to
song.
think.
Right?
Perhaps a new approach would prove more successful, other than just blurting out, "Hey guys, wanna believe in kindness?" After a few moments of deep contemplation, Maline went for it.
Yeah!
The serious, tough guy music.
She's so serious.
You want to hear about our Lord and Savior kindness?
I'm just looking around for someone who, I don't know, likes, try to choose my words carefully. I'm looking around for people that hate mean people.
Oh.
I'm very mean and stuff. For a special mean, angry mission.
Maline's loud screams does make ears bleed. Lavani, but my earphones blasting that makes my brain earthquake. Well, it's been fixed. It's okay now. You can turn the stream all the way up.
Yeah, I promise that the screams are now only ear mauling, not ear killing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, before. Yeah, now it's perfectly good. Go ahead and turn the stream all the way up. Max volume. On your speakers.
Marp.
What?
Marp.
In the marp.
Hate mean people? Like people who hate video games and the marp.
Yeah, like those people. Yesterday, I left banana peels all over the floor.
She's so tough and evil.
Uh-huh.
One time, I picked up a robot so high.
I love this. I love this so much.
Actually going about something she did, and she's just like, oh god. She did the fucking rapid breath-ins. Oh my god, my dog loves banana peels and beating up robots. Also, why are you crying? She just went so dog core thinking about dogs. Look at this
She
dog
loves
here.
dogs.
Could it be? Maline had only heard of such a thing in fairy tales.
Highest fucking Nintendo Switch looking he's a PS Vita.
Yeah.
You like PS Vitas. Look, it says Vita right there.
You can tell by all the copies of Persona 4 Golden.
Mm-hmm. That's a dog.
That's a dog.
Maline's sparkle eyes. The rapid fire panting.
Marp. Marp, 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 marp.
Persona 4 Golden.
I love the my in the middle of the marps. Did you just pet my dog with a genuine smile on your face and giggle a little bit?
No. I was doing a super secret evil ritual of hate to communicate love and joy. I mean, pain and hatred. What's his name? In a cool and super edgy way.
Mm-hmm. She's so cool and edgy.
My.
Muppy.
Cutely evil and gross.
I love the sprite change in the middle of that.
Cutely evil and gross. Anyways, how's your evilly get him?
Barely holding on to it.
Mop, 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 mop.
Yeah. Job through him now.
What?
Mop, 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 mop.
Yep. Said he was too ugly for life above ground.
That's horrible.
Mop.
Huh?
Horribly Norway. Anyway, want to believe in kindness?
Just has immediately dropped it now.
Much to Maline's surprise, the PSV didn't immediately react in vitriol and hatred, but instead with a pensive silence. After a moment of contemplation, the spoke again, this time with a deeper, focused, and more serious tone.
Want to hear a story?
The Rexy jump scare.
Yeah. Going from fucking Marps to Rexy is just so funny.
Welcome back, Ani.
Did you enjoy the movie?
Shut the fuck up, or I won't tell you!
Story time,
Okay. Muppy whispered to me amidst one summer night.
We care about you.
Ew.
Dingus.
Don't make such a big deal about it, bro.
Listen to him. He's doing it right now.
Muppy whimpered incessantly again, letting his howls echo against every wall in the house. Gradually, everything went dark as Muppy's whines filled the air. Soon, An old projector flickered to life across the room.
Please direct your attention to the projector. He gets upset if you don't pay attention.
Okay.
The dog whined the tune to Fur Elise as the slideshow began.
I keep forgetting about Dog for Elise.
Yeah.
This game has so much in it.
Once upon a time, I lived in an upper middle class home, in a city, in a country, inside a planet, inside a galaxy, inside a universe of my own. When Muppy was born, I was in the counter right next to the birthing.
The birthing.
Suddenly, I heard a beautiful, incessant whine. Muppy was the only one that came out perfect, with hair and beautiful big eyes. But Jod? I want you to guess what Jod said.
Cute puppy?
No! Jod looked down from heaven, shed his holy light upon my family, and said,
Ew. That thing is way too ugly for life, so I shall take it. The life part.
The life part.
John's such a dick.
Yeah.
And so, Muppy was killed by Jod. Yep.
Unnamed puppy.
Shortly after, basically, just because he wanted
Yeah,
to,
Spawn killed.
Jod threw him into his trash can.
Yep. Jod saw that he was just far too ugly to exist in Earth or whatever planet PSV.
Yeah, he had like that one stray hair.
Yep.
Hence, too ugly for life above ground. Just a little bit of artistic interpretation. As I saw Muppy's soul get tossed, I knew that I couldn't let him leave this world alone. So, I bricked myself and died, leaving Persona music playing from Persona 4 Gilden.
Specialist or something.
Thank you, Betless. Without you, I would have like 3 games. And also,
Intergravity haste!
I guess.
the correction afterwards. And also, intergravity haste!
Thank you, Betless. Without
And
you, I would have
she
like
just took like
3
the
games.
broadest paintbrush
And
ever
also,
over
Intergravity haste!
I guess.
anything that could be copywritten.
Anyway,
that's funny.
We were both tossed into hell because you know what Jod does with people who kill themselves. We almost died a second time on the way here because how violently we crashed with a fucking roof.
Ever fucking since, me and Muppy have been fucking living here apart the fuck from Jod. And that's why I'll never fucking believe your idiotic fucking kindness. Now get the fuck lost.
Oh,
That whole story just to tell her, you're stupid. What you're saying is stupid. Get out.
Dubstep was so good.
Well, I suppose, Honey, you'll have to go back and watch the vodulums.
I'm starting to think that John isn't like a very good person.
Only took Robot 1 and the Muppy story for that to start clicking.
You can
Did you hear me?
look back on the VOD and see me be extremely gay about how that bit was the bit we were working on when we had our split up for a time, and then like it felt really, really wonderful that I was able to come back in as like Oswald, and like it felt like kind of like picking up from where we left off, and it was like really really nice. So you get to be you get to see me be gay about that and stuff if you do look at the VOD.
Yeah. Maline dumb. Anyways, let's carry on.
Yeah, Maline dumb.
And so Maline scuttled outside of the place, finally leaving after being told like 20 times to leave. Not because she didn't want to respect the people's wishes, because she was just kind of stoopy.
She's a little stoopy.
Well, that was kind of an utter failure. Nothing more to do than go to the other place over there. I want to go work on my approach.
Maline, a little stoopy.
Mm-hmm. In the best way, though.
Away like that.
Mm-hmm.
What? I'll be better next time.
Well.
So, with a skip, hop, and a dash, Maline was off toward her next destination in Jod's trash can. A looming, mysterious, overgrown pyramid covered in flowers and vegetation.
She's just a tid beta.
I love these zoomed out establishing shots. I like how you have like different color identifiers on each of the characters. For like you have her jewelry that's like bright yellow, and for Maline you have her bright pink hair. I think these are really effective.
It's really good at cutting down animation time.
And being lazy, yeah.
I'm being lazy.
I think they're really pretty and really effective establishing shots, considering the limitations of sprite work, and they're very inventive.
Or whatever.
But, I probably shouldn't get my hopes up.
And if she were to get her hopes up, it would have to be after she made some serious changes to her kindness pitch. On the trip to the towering polygonal structure, she started
They
to
really make the
brainstorm.
hells feel like visitable places instead of just set pieces. In my opinion.
Why do evil people like where I'm from? Killing,
Yeah.
blood, stealing,
Mm-hmm.
unspeakable horror. Okay. That should be enough. Yes. That should be perfect for my next pitch of kindness. There's no one else I know to me this time.
She's got the pitch ready.
Nobody said superpowers would be so
I like how even
exhausting.
she loses the plot about trying to get people to believe in her kindness. Like, trying to get people to believe in your kindness by any means necessary means you're gonna get a lot of unkind people that you're hanging out with. Like,
Oh my god! Wait! I have superpowers!
she's a little stoopy.
she's a bit stoopy.
How many realization moments does she need to have?
She's a little stoopy. A bit late on arrival. Yeah.
Happy, joy.
She's adorable, though.
Okay. Focus.
Mm-hmm.
Focus. This figure's way bigger than I expected it to be.
The perception arc starting.
And big it was. Big was an understatement.
Can I just look without the commentary?
It was so much of an understatement It was under the biggest understatement ever understated.
And then the narrator doubles down on the commentary.
Yeah.
Just gazing up at the mammoth leaves was proof enough for the little devil girl that she had underestimated the size of the monolithic structure. The beautiful purple flower
Just
petals
going
flowed
in on
in the
it.
stagnant breeze, if you could even call it that, and they cast shadows from the trash can's weak sun.
Wow. Where's the dog?
She'll find it.
I can't see it anywhere.
Just keep looking.
That's it. She didn't need a door to get inside. Earlier, she got into Yu-Yu's apartment simply by...
Digging! Proving once and for all, no possible way to deny it, completely canon, that she is a dog girl.
The way I knew that's where you were going with this. She's so cute.
That is a dog, if I ever seen one.
What the fuck?
That is very dog behavior, that's true.
Maline tore through the dirt like she was made for it.
Cat.
Oh yeah. Cope so much harder in chat, please. Keep coping, yes.
A natural excavator for God knows why. The Terra didn't stand a chance against her cute little digging punchies.
Digging around like a little dog. This is what dogs do when they want to get onto the other side of the fence. They just dig right underneath it.
He's right. If dogs could speak, they would sing this song all the time.
The narrator thought about complaining about the stupid little songs the Devil Girl always seemed to come up with, but remained silent when he remembered the demon-killing superweapon his captors kept waving at him.
Yeah, that's what she keeps pointing at them. Demon-killing super weapon.
We just don't know what form that weapon takes.
Right.
Aggressively. Just like how Maline was digging. Insanely aggressively. But somehow, she made it look cute. God, I hate saying that word. Inside, it was a tranquil paradise, though seemingly faded.
I like this song too.
The grass,
This place
which
is
covered
really
every
pretty.
inch of the floor, looked like life had been sapped from it by some vengeful cosmic being. The walls were covered top to bottom in a thick layer of fragrant mold, making the air feel a little tough to breathe, but still, oddly, fresh. The chirping of crickets reverberated against the dome-like walls, much different from the structure's outward appearance of a pyramid. In the center of the large, grassy indoor enclosure sat a solitary orange tree.
I like how the orange is emphasized.
And
a solitary orange tree.
Which, with the unexpectedly fresh smell of the wall moss, made for a comforting, citrusy potpourri of aromas.
The internet has ruined me.
Unfitting for a hell dweller's abode.
Because I read citrusy as citrusy.
No, you didn't. You're making that up.
Well,
You're making
I
that
just said the
up.
internet has ruined me because I just read it that way. It just happened. How am I making that up? It just happened.
That's fake. You're fake.
And speaking of misfits,
Sorry! Just a post-sticking scream.
Yeah. Jail.
Jail. Jail for you. Oh my god, where did that bit come from? What was it originally?
We love
Oh,
changelings.
yeah, we love changelings. Yeah.
Oh my god! Is that an orange tree? I'm starving!
Hungry.
So long since I've
Why don't you just like eat worms or something?
Maline, excited as could be, rushed up to the tree, anticipating a delicious snack. But what she found was a little bit different.
Dad! Figs get big taller than they appear in the horizon.
Perception arc coming into full swing.
I don't care though. I guarantee every single orange on this tree.
Every single orange?
Just clean it off.
Yeah, she's gonna clean it off.
Mm-hmm.
And eat all the oranges.
I won't leave a single one uneaten. That's how hungry I am.
Just screaming and announcing this to the tree. I'm going to eat all of you!
It's the most
Every single orange?
It's the most Maline thing ever.
Yeah. Every single orange? Responding.
The acceptance song for all the species and races. You couldn't just let me remember it as the I Love Changelings song. God.
No. I have to take it away from you.
Right?
Yoink it away.
Hi, Bun Boy. Welcome in, cutie.
Hello, Bun Boy.
Nobody? Oh John, someone's finally here to eat me. How did they get past my extremely tight security system?
I love, first of all, the extremely tight security system, and just Lemon's voice acting is so funny.
Yeah.
I dug through the floor. Seriously, who is that?
This place has no doors. It took years of holy magic to form this holy pyramid shield around me. Wait, you said you dug through the floor?
It was then that a sharp, sudden realization shot through the orange's orange spine.
I'm not an orange. I am an apple. The apple, actually, that Jod gave to Eve.
A celebrity.
Yeah.
What? Isn't the story that Lucifer gives the apple to Eve?
The laugh.
Get back to your realization. It was then that a sharp, sudden realization shot through the apple's spine. She was having a conversation. Nobody has conversations in hell. They kill, eat, ask questions later. This is why the apple hid for so long.
Stay back. I have magic powers. I'll turn you into a blueberry.
An ugly one.
You might think you're strong because you got into my fortress, but I'll pulverize you.
I adore Lemon's voice acting so much. What the hell? I actually haven't heard this whole interaction.
Lemon,
very much.
Lemon very much is into the RP segments of the Dungeons and Dragons experience, And you can really tell that they put their all into it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't kill people and stuff.
What?
What?
Actually, since you can talk and stuff, and don't seem super duper evil, can I talk to you about something?
No.
Mm-hmm.
What's with the note? Like, what's with the parenthetical text? Who put that there?
I did. It's the physical manifestation of your life flashing before your eyes. Narrate.
Yes, master.
God, Taffy being like, I don't know if I can do this. I've never given someone a command like this. And I'm like, it's like giving a command to a dog. Just do it. She just exceeded expectations.
Mm-hmm.
She did so good.
Yeah.
That narrate is so hard. I love it.
Narrate.
The two of them squared off angrily, totally ready to tear each other to shreds.
Wow. They've got problems. Anyways, if you promise not to kill me, I'll come down there.
I pinky promise like
Master.
the pink of my pinky pink hair that I won't kill you.
Her little sprunkly face.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. Let me get into a... Wait. Excuse me. Let me get into a more suitable form.
Magical girl transformation.
So pretty.
Yeah, it's a very cute design.
Welcome to my home. I'm the apple, and...
So, are the other oranges like your brother's?
What the... I'm not an orange.
Little huff.
What the... I'm not an orange.
You're clearly an orange.
I'm an apple, goddammit. Anyway, why would you open that?
Sorry.
Anyways.
Like the dripping orange question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to my home. I am
She has
the apple.
juice
So you could just call me Apple.
kinesis. Like, that is the juice from her head. Just floating there.
Beautiful.
Ah, flipsticks! I forgot! You're probably actually super evil and I have to talk to you about killing and blood and stuff.
Killing? Blood? Oh, God, no. Please, no.
Oh, I just love this part a lot.
So cute. It's such a cute interaction.
Surprisingly, the apple wasn't trying to kill her instantly. But perhaps
Juice of
there
kinesis.
was a secret knife hidden behind her back, ready to stick Maline through.
Not the Vorpal Blade arc.
Yeah, Vorpal Blade. All right, I'm gonna turn around innocently and look over here.
In a turn of fate, something sinister could totally happen.
There's nothing behind my back or anything, so if you're gonna kill me, this is totally the right time.
That is how I usually react, yes.
It is just completely the Vorpal Blade arc.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it.
Okay. Jeez, you don't gotta yell.
Go for a spunky arc. Wait. Wow. Are you like me?
I don't know. Am I? Anyway, if you're not gonna kill me...
Maline's like, oh
what
my
did you wanna
god,
talk to
she's
me about?
stupid. She is like me.
Mm-hmm.
What? You really want to know?
You really want to know?
Well, since we're not in a death battle,
Mm-hmm.
what's your story?
Nobody's been in here except for evil creatures that aren't much for conversation. I can't promise I'm the best at storytelling, but I'll do my best.
And she kills it.
And so the apple closed its perpetually closed eyes a little bit more, focused in, and began.
In the beginning, John created the heavens and the earth.
So,
In the beginning.
one of the things when me and Ani start talking again after, like, not being around for a few months, that, it was like I can't remember when it was during, like, she had said, she was, like, singing, and at some point she said something about, like, draw a frog right now, do it, grab a piece of paper and draw a frog right now, and I just decided to do it for the fuck of it. So I just grabbed some crayons that I had nearby and I drew a frog or whatever. And apparently that crayon frog is partly what inspired her to do this cinema theme this way. Which is something she shared with me when I got back. So it's really nice that even though I wasn't able to be here to see her write this or be a part of the writing process for these segments, to know that I was still being thought of. So thank you, Ani. And I love the direction you took this, and I'm glad that I could inspire something like this with my silly little crayon drawing. You did such a cool job.
Context?
Core context is crazy. Is this true, Gork?
Gork, what do you think about this? I do like this little crown drawing on grass for the story.
Yeah, it's so cute, and it fits the orange so well. I'm so happy she did this.
Apple?
In the nothingness sat a blue orb for us to stare at. It was gorgeous. I sort of miss it sometimes. It was nice to exist before everything else did.
Little thumbs up.
Before he created anything, though, he created me, his favorite fruit.
The apple.
I was the perfect apple. Orange like the sun, with leaves like the green grass that he wanted to cover the whole earth with one day.
That's apples.
Do you know what an apple looks like? Even I know what one looks like, and this is my first time seeing a tweet in real life.
Yeah, and, like, wouldn't he have had to make the plants and stuff first?
Shut up! It's like a story! Anyways, me and Judd spent every day together. We were besties. We laughed and smiled and danced in the nothingness.
That's the look of someone you could trust.
Kind of evil.
John looks kind of evil.
That's a man you could trust.
That's my sky daddy that I follow blindly forever. Mm-hmm.
We would float in the void, talk about everything, and just exist in eternity. It was bliss.
Okay, sounds good so far. Hopefully, John.
Crayon drawings were actually inspired by Chalk Zone. You inspired probably 1.5% of it. No big deal, though. Ani, you took me aside and told me directly that drawing inspired this.
Gork is
at least partially. Like, that's something you told to me directly. Yeah, so what?
One day.
Alternate facts on you here.
Really, really bored. even with his favorite fruit.
Oh, John! Here comes the flipped up parts!
Mixed messages made up.
So he made humans. And they were great. They were kind of cute too. I haven't seen a human in thousands and thousands of years. But they were innocent and kind creatures.
Mm-hmm.
They liked to dance and sing and really just do whatever made Jod the happiest. Jod gave them rules and they followed them. That's what he created them for after all. The most important rule was to never eat from the apple tree. It was very, very special. Not only because it harvested all the knowledge and power in eternity, but because I lived there. Look how cute I am. You wouldn't want to get rid of little me, right?
Casual drop of the tree of life, harvesting all of the like knowledge and power in eternity is like crazy. Like that's a casual lore drop. But it's like the implications are huge.
And this just, you would never get rid of little me.
Or eat me. Right? Please say something.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to eat you.
Thanks. Jod gave the humans a paradise to live in, and everything was great for a time. But Jod got bored again. He didn't like that they weren't disobeying him. For some reason, everyone in this paradise was happy because everything was supplied to them, and the one rule was very easy to follow. This made Jod very angry.
What? Why?
So Jod put on the form of a slithery snake and tricked one of the humans into eating it. He said something like, "Eat this apple. It's good for you. Like, I told you it was bad or whatever, but I was memeing." But as soon as they ate from the tree, Jod said, original sin, original sin, original sin. Holy shit, you just sin, 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 sin.
Holy shit, you just say it. Oh.
He popped off for 30 hours.
That's so fucking funny. I mean, that's basically the actual OG story. Like, what was he gonna do? Just have like Adam and Eve chill there for eternity?
Yeah,
He's just gonna let him vibe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No. No, he wanted to pop off for 30 hours when Eve bit into the apple. Like,
Yeah, he was bored. He set up a scenario so that he could like manufacture some drama. Yeah.
Yeah, he had to be a sadistic bastard, yeah.
I heard there are still 30-hour pop-up sessions to this day in heaven to celebrate this moment. He calls it Stupid Idiot Day.
Yeah, I bet that just actually happens.
But don't ask me how I know that. After Jod's session, he sent humanity on a premeditated nosedive to sin, ugliness, and disparity. Later, a focus group of angels told Jod that my design was ugly, and that nobody would actually believe that someone took a bite of me in the history books. So he threw me down here in Jod's trash can.
Failed
And
prototype.
since I've been struggling with the inferiority complex, abandonment issues, and as well as the crippling loneliness that comes with living in hell. Not to mention the trauma and PTSD from other people that have tried to violently kill me over the millennia.
Yeah, so apples were redesigned.
With
At
a
least I
much
have my own
better
garden.
red shirt as opposed to orange crop top design.
Yeah. The red shirt really fits the history books better.
Wow, you didn't kill me this whole time. I guess my perseverance really paid off.
Wow. I wonder if this could mean anything.
Maline was utterly moved. She had been letting her emotions bubble up inside her as the apple told her story.
Skull emoji.
She couldn't hold her tears in any longer.
What are you doing with your eyes?
Me,
Why are they so
whenever
big and wet?
whenever Ani tells me about like something she struggled with and I get sad about it, this is like legit how she acts. I'll be like, that's so sad. And she'll be like, what? What are you doing right now? What is this?
What is that thing? Your mouth is so big and drippy. Oh my god. Oh, the Jiffy peanut butter cocoa melon. Jiffy.
What? He just told me it was so sad. You never deserve that. You deserve the creator that loves you.
Aww.
Huh? What the fuck?
Ani, that was a fantastic.
What? Who are you?
That was fantastic
Nice.
delivery.
This is some kind of trick. Listen to my story, saying nice things. Are you gonna kill me?
Yeah, you actually do act directly like this, though.
This is just an average, like, day in the Discord call. This is pretty typical.
No. I'm Maline. I'm a devil girl from hell.
You guys, oh my god, shut
A
up.
different hell. I'm here to ask if you believe in kindness.
Well,
The apple took a moment to think. The two of them sat in silence for a little bit longer, just enjoying each other's company, away from the brutal violence of the outside. After a moment that seemed to last forever, the apple opened her mouth and began to speak again.
well, if someone like you exists, even if it does feel impossible.
Nice delivery, thank you. I just
Either
have to think
emotions
about my
and
worst
behaviors,
nightmares for
there
5
has to be
seconds.
kindness.
But suddenly, Maline remembered what happens to Robot 1. She tried to speak out against the inevitable, but it was too late.
Don't say it!
I believe in kindness.
No! Wait!
Oh, what's happening?
Well done, devil girl.
Just knowing she's gonna get warped out of there. No. Blessing of the apple.
Perseverance moment.
With this ability, you'll be able to crush any enemy that stands in your path. You now know the purest feeling of betrayal, and with that, the purest feeling of intimacy. Your strength has been multiplied by millions. Nobody can now overpower you.
Oh, a cow!
I like to think the weapon get sound plays over Maline.
Just like, Orkel, talk to me right now, Orkel! Like, it's just playing as she's still shouting.
Do you want to call it when the next chapter card appears? And then we can finish Maline on the third stream?
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay.
What happens to the people I leave behind?
What happens?
One hell remains. You should rest before your last mission. Come back tomorrow, and I will guide your passage to the next.
Flip you! Tell me what's going on! Did I just absorb someone?
Happens to farmers, I bleep her.
She's played too much.
That's a valid like concern.
She played too much jumpy blasty guys or whatever. She's like, wait a minute, is this like I'm getting boss powers? Like, are they dying?
Yeah, she's jumpy blastering them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good night.
Okay, good night.
But there was no response.
Yeah, that's very much a triple S. Okay, good night.
Another hell traversed.
Okay, good night.
And even more power gained. Maline arrived back in her own hell.
No.
That just sounded like Ani was in the call with us.
To say goodbye again.
Just that. Yeah, like that.
Welp.
Welp.
No more to do than go home.
And go home she did, immediately, without traipsing across the gravel, without a joyous noise, without anything. As good as this sounded to certain hellish leaders, Maline was still alive. Even after I told my brat daughter to wipe the floor with her. However,
she's coming with a
devil girl
plan.
being powered by the literal day,
Yeah, evil scheme. Evil scheme is being hatched.
it seemed that defeating her would be a little more of a challenge than expected.
Mm-hmm.
That night, she quietly snuck back into her home, as it was very, very late.
Just gotta be super quiet.
I love this.
So Dad doesn't notice I got home.
That's one of my favorite dad interruptions.
It's so good. Just materializing immediately.
Delivery is so good. It's so flipped up.
You don't smell like you got a boyfriend today. Good night.
This is like after he's already introduced
At least I can find
Tyrone, and he doesn't give a shit if she ends up with Tyrone. He just wants her with a boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't care who it is. Just needs to get a boyfriend. Just like a certain robot I know.
That's crazy, Switch.
Where did robot go?
That's crazy.
Where did the apple go?
I'll find one.
You'll
find one, Ani. You will. One might be closer than you think. So creepy and crazy.
I wish we could have actually
Oh,
been friends.
I love just Rose endlessly getting packed up. I love immediately like appropriating her trauma.
The fact that something he actually said is crazy.
Maybe I'll meet them again someday.
Maybe she will. Like maybe a big climactic final part of the game or something. I don't know.
I should finish my Unifile job or whatever.
Not her.
Markiplier really sounds better.
Not her. Just immediately, just like, I guess I'll do my tasks.
Yeah.
What's hell? Tomorrow! I got this.
She's got the Superhero Hell is the one I've definitely watched the most of. I've seen the whole Superhero Hell.
Doing your tasks.
What kind of place it is?
What's up?
I was just reading. Doing your tasks is how you win the game.
Hmm.
It's so loud.
And so, Maline let the tendrils of Death's cousin entangle her into a deep, restful sleep. Good night, Maline.
Okay, then.
I hope it's one of your last.
Yay!
Super hell.
Okay. I guess that's where we're calling it for tonight then.
The next morning, Key was in her
I just
lab,
gotta save.
contemplating the mission thus far.
Boop. Yes. Alrighty.
I hope it's
Oh,
one
yeah.
of your last.
Do I go to the main menu? There we go. Boop. All right. Thank you all for showing up, lurking and chatting and all that good stuff. Thank you, Kira, for hanging out with me.
Thank you, Switch. I always have a good time collabing with you, hanging out, reacting with stuff. You're good people, and I'm glad we decided to do this.
Dude, ew. It's not that big a deal. It's whatever.
No, shut up, accept it. Dork. Anyway.
Okay, well, we're
gonna fight, but thank you, Ani. Thank you, Fluffle. Thank you, Bunboy. Thank you, Aries. Thank you, Kazo. Thank you, Sen, for the raid. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful time. And thank you to everyone who's just lurking.
Thank you all, and we'll see you around.
We'll see you next stream. Until next time, please take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.